Check, check. My mic sounds nice. Oh, hello and welcome to What Are We Talking About with Jamie Chase. I am him, and we are here to watch Sunday Night Football on Week 18 with a live studio audience. Make some noise, live studio audience.
There's like 45 of them tonight.
It's a hot crowd. It is a hot crowd here. We are recording in Dallas, Texas. My name is Jamie Jakes. I am sitting here with Miles Francis at Mr. Most Days Off. How you doing, buddy?
Stoked to be here, dude. Ready to watch my favorite coach in the NFL. And honestly, I don't really care about the rest. I just want to see what this guy says on the sideline.
This show is brought to you by Kirkland Eggnog, the best eggnog after Christmas for $9.15 or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably less. It was on. What did we get it for? Like $6.99 or something like that. When we went to Costco late. Anyways, shout out to them. Paxton Bailey at @PBailey_comedy on social media.
Happy to be here. Very excited for this game. Wow. I got sidetracked. That's my bad.
Watching cheerleaders. Okay, Paxton, relax, buddy.
That's a lot.
And the kick is up in the air and into the end zone for a touchback. Ryan Perrio here with me as well. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. The Texans made the playoffs, clinched the division today. Here to watch and see the Bills probably, lay the wood down on Miami.
That would be nice to see. This is for the divisional championship. So this is for home field advantage.
Yes, this is for at least home field, at least for the first week, if not two.
Both teams have clinched the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to Jacksonville losing.
Shout out to Jacksonville losing. 5 seconds on the play clock. Sync up with us at home. Tua is in shotgun. Snap is away. Play action. Quick out of his hands. Deep to the left side. Well covered. Incomplete. Tua picks himself off the floor. Flag on the play as well. A lot of things going on. We recommend that you sync up with us at home. Ineligible downfield. That'll be on the Dolphins. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Sync up with us at home so you are with us in your stream. We should be on a delay of some sort. Turn your regular broadcast volume down on low. Turn us up on high. And that's how we recommend you watch these live stream watch parties with us here for free on YouTube.
Well, he's clearly way over.
Yeah. It looked like there was a lot of confusion from the wide receivers on the Miami side of the field.
He may be playing due to injury. I'm not sure if he's their normal starting left guard.
Mr. Hunt, who we're referring to. Snap is away. Weird play action. Pitch to Mostert. Makes one miss and gets the ball up the field for a gain of 15. That'll be a first down for the Miami Dolphins here against the Buffalo Bills.
Mostert's out today, so looks like it's going to be Achane.
That's Mr. Achane. Well said. Ryan Perrio, 28 is Achane. Mostert inactive for the day. Well said. Anything else we need to know about the players that are not playing or playing today in today's
game? Is there
game?
anything other than home field? Does the outcome of this game affect anybody else's playoff berth?
Not anymore. Now that Jacksonville lost, they were the highest seed. That basically let that domino fall and let all the other teams fall into place.
Another weird pitch to Achane, and he's going to get munched up in the backfield for this one. Loss of 4 on the play.
Is Tua having CTE? What's the point of the fake turn?
Those are weird. Hey, well said, Paxton.
It looks like he flipped his mirror on his controller.
He does that, but
oh, dude, that's the worst.
He's like a Sims, he's a Sims character, he's against the wall. I think it's just to kind of freeze the defense just a little bit to make him think he still has the ball.
I think so too, Ryan Perrio. I think it's designed. I think that's the way the play is supposed to be run. It does look like he is getting CT in the moment, though. Daquan Jones on the tackle for loss. There will be 2nd and 13 for the Miami Dolphins. Man goes in motion. Tua drops back. Throws it left-handed. The Tyreek Hill.
Who needs 24 or so receptions to take the receiving lead away from CeeDee Lamb for receptions.
That ain't going to happen. CeeDee Lamb, I've been fading him for far too long, and now is the time for me to admit that he is worth a first-round pick in fantasy football. I'm sorry about it, CD.
Oh, you've been saying CD wasn't worth a first round?
I wasn't drafting him that much, no. Unless I absolutely had to. I was a big believer in A.J. Brown more over CD, and
at the start of
that
the
was
season,
wrong.
He wasn't worth it.
Yeah, to be fair, after the 49er game, he got 105 of those receptions. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So
they were talking about that today during the Cowboys game.
Snap is away. Tua drops back to pass. Deep to the left. Man covered. Intercepted by the Buffalo Bills. And the studio audience goes wild.
Shirts are coming off in the studio audience.
Christian Benford on the interception.
Poor McDaniel, man.
3rd year out of Villanueva.
Can we talk about I hate to see the sad look on McDaniel's face when this is happening.
It's a gray sweatsuit off today. It looks like Sean McDermott's also rocking the gray sweatsuit.
Do you think he did that to psych out McDaniel?
If he did, then McDermott becomes my favorite head coach over McDaniels. So also was coaches that start with Mick. I think they're the only two.
I mean, speak about coaches that we love. Mr. Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
The best.
Cut him.
Yeah, fire him.
Shout out to Tony.
Fire
that man.
Fire that
arguably
guy.
The best.
He made it to playoffs. Get rid of him.
The best, in my opinion, the best 10-win or the worst 10-win roster in NFL history, I would say. The most overachieving 10-win roster in NFL history. Look at who's quarterback. The course of Ben Roethlisberger and then just
Pickett.
not great
Trubisky
quarterbacks.
and
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph.
And Mason Rudolph didn't look bad. I'm not gonna say he looked good, but he didn't look bad. They were.
I would say it would
conservative with
look
him.
bad.
Yeah, I don't.
I also didn't watch much of the game. I should say.
I'm just in throw with your dog, like trying to get Miles to throw the ball. Like he is
so
like
bad. Boston just wants me to play fetch. I haven't seen this kid in a minute, but we'll play later, my dude. I promise. I'm just gonna get some cigarettes, and I promise I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. He seems like he's on board with that plan.
cigarettes and a gallon of milk.
Cigarettes. And...
We
You don't need milk when you have eggnog.
That's true. Dude, yeah, I'll just pour this over my frosted flakes.
that
Actually,
what you-
honestly, that would probably be delightful.
That would be really
shit.
good.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
You changed a whole lot.
That'll be my 13th YouTube channel. Is
I thought you were about to say your 13th reason why.
no,
What are we cooking with?
no, just eggnog. It's an eggnog-based YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's a YouTube channel about
Yeah.
eggnog.
Well, I mean, we need something to do in the off season.
Yeah. What was the other YouTube channel we invented?
Pokemon.
Studio audience.
Catan, yeah, dude.
No, that was like the second. That's the third or the fourth. Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon will be the 15th YouTube channel.
That quiet.
Yeah, well, I heard you. I just don't know Pokemon that well, so I didn't get excited. I think that's what hurt you.
Yeah.
Did you get a custom jersey of yourself?
My sister got me this for Christmas.
Bro, dude,
It's
stand
fucking-
up and show this off. This is sick, dude.
I won't stand up because my knees hurt. But like,
Is that from all your NFL time as a tight end?
Yeah, dude. My knees have still not recovered from trying to outjump Jamie.
Josh Allen.
Got that footage.
Good thing we didn't have that footage. Drops back to pass, throws it up over the middle. Pass complete to the 20-yard line with a gain of 4. Paxton Bailey and I did do a jumping contest, and it took a lot of time when we should have been doing other things during halftime, like peeing or eating. And other stuff that is more fun than what we were doing.
To be fair, I think
Stretch.
Paxton
It was-
did pee.
An awful
I immediately sprinted off because I knew I didn't have much time. I had to stretch. Something was going to tear if I jump and don't.
I warmed up too. Anyways, Josh Allen hands ball off to Mr. Cook, kicks it out to the left over the edge, and it's going to be just shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short here for the Buffalo Bills, who I'm obviously a big fan of.
Cook has what Pacheco's missing.
What?
Cook has what Pacheco is missing.
That left and right?
That left and right, just like little wobble. He runs hard like Pacheco, but Pacheco just runs hard.
But Pacheco can also catch the ball. He was doing a little bit of receiving last game with Kansas City when they won the division. Like he runs hard, but he does catch it and then just turn like a tight end, almost like a form tight end, just picture route and just then hammers for like 3 more yards.
North-south. Snap is away. Handoff to Latavius Murray. The old man
What?
That's not what
breaks
not what-
one tackle.
That's
Get-
Fournette.
That's Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, that's Leonard Fournette. As much talking as he's doing right now, that is Leonard Fournette.
Yikes. I traded Leonard Fournette in Dynasty last season. Happy about it. But look at how tough he looks, you know? Disagree.
Up until the end, he gets body slammed, dude. That was practically a suplex.
Leonard Fournette loves that, though. Leonard Fournette is the only person I've ever seen invite contact as a running back.
Wasn't he the one that used to laugh when he was running over people?
That's Derrick Henry.
That was Derrick Henry.
Leonard Fournette literally had the Shaq Lawson of the Bills, like, come meet him, like, come with it. Like, he waited for him, and then they collided.
Snap is away. Josh Allen drops back to pass quickly over to the left. Man goes down. I believe that's Stephon Diggs on the reception. Gain of 6.
Stephon Diggs keeping his body healthy for the playoffs. He's definitely not trying to get the extra yard. Like, he's just like, let me just get down.
Is Josh Allen actually rank 1 worthy?
Rank 1 in Pro
PFF
Football
rank has him-
Focus.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't paid attention to Pro Football Focus much at all.
It's
They do
awful.
make a great rookie package, just like a starting point for rookies. But other than that, it's the draft kit. Other than that, it's pretty rough.
I don't think
Snap is away. Fake to Stephon Diggs. Drops back. Goes deep to the left. Wide open.
Wide
Caught
open.
Dalton Kincaid. Gain of 25. And the studio audience goes wild.
What a fun way to ruin a party.
as a studio audience looks in the freezer for something
Yeah.
to eat.
We do have things cooking up in the kitchen. This is a authentic live watch party that you're watching right now.
Look at that
9.
dude's glasses. Did you see his rose-colored glasses? Like he's got a poker game after this.
9:27 on the clock. Snap is away. Handoff to James Cook. Wide open hole in the middle.
Wow, this game plan is really looking a lot like the one they had against the Dallas Cowboys a few weeks ago, doesn't it, so far?
A little bit more aired it out. Like I feel like the Cowboys game would just methodically just hand it to Cook every
It
single.
was snowing that day too, though.
Yeah.
I will say Cook is smooth. Like you were saying, he kind of reminds me of a mix of Tony Pollard and maybe like Leonard Fournette. Like he has a little bit of power, but just look at the jump cuts. Like he literally, it feels like even if you have him dead to rights, he can juke you out of that.
Josh Allen snap is away, drops back to pass, pump fakes to Cook 4 times, and then throws to Cook.
It's like no,
And it works.
It went, dude. It connected.
It sure did. Gain of 6 on the play. NFL scoreboard is what we are pulling up. Our producer, young Jamie, pulling that score up for you guys right now. And we're going to share that with you on your stream. And Josh Allen with James Cook to the left, hands the ball off to him, and he'll gain just short 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and maybe an inch or so, if I had to guess.
2020, but Josh Allen should have pulled that.
I will say that Joe Brady's done a fantastic job of making maybe Josh Allen not run the ball when he runs it when he does, but not like consistently just run the football.
There were times I've watched Josh Allen where it looked like it was almost his first option. Like
Like
he drops back, he's like, nope, let's just
feels
move.
like he can if he wants to. Oh, over left tackle. Look at Josh Allen go.
Speak of the devil. Obviously, that one's by design, though. Like, and he has done a lot of being patient more this year.
Jalen Ramsey's about to get something.
Jalen Ramsey's backing up the Brinks truck to the referee saying he was being held.
He immediately turned and flexed on him. Like I thought he was going to throw a punch.
That was a good old-fashioned Leonard Fournette butt push, and Josh Allen's like, I got this. Good effort by Stephon Diggs, too. You know?
Which, honestly, on plays that have not gone to him, I feel like that's been a common criticism we've had of him this season. There's times where he's like just kind of hanging out. Might as well be smoking a cigarette.
Handoff up the middle to guess who? Leonard Fournette. The Lenny, the playoff Lenny, I guess. That's what they say. 6:40 on the clock. Sync up with us at home if you really want to, or you can just see our reactions in hindsight.
He was looking on his iPad for his next interception attempt here.
Nah, dude, he's just playing Angry Birds. You gotta stay calm. You gotta relax on the sideline. He gets two in his head otherwise.
He's looking over the cheat sheet.
They're playing Angry Birds. Like how
him and Mike McDaniel are actively playing Words Against Friends right now.
Goes in motion, play action to Fournette, blocks a man. Josh throws it out to Kincaid.
No
Seemed
passing.
a lot of-
doesn't
yeah,
not.
that seemed like there might have been a flag missing there.
I thought it was a good no call, but I'm a die-hard Beals fan.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you're playing for the home team. I get it.
I think
I mean, the away team in this case. But
yeah, but I think he got there just a little early, but I also think Josh Allen had that way earlier than he need. Like he has it now, and he
he's
waited.
on him, dude.
Yeah,
But he made it look.
he did well to
Yeah.
not give the DB an opportunity to play on the ball.
He camouflaged it well, but he grabbed that elbow.
Dave Jake says way to interfere.
Yeah, right, Dave? Dave gets it.
Josh Allen drops back to pass.
Too bad
Drops
Dave's
deep
not
over
here.
the middle. Oh, no, he
That's
throws
an
pick.
interception.
It's caught. It appears by the Miami defense. I don't know. I thought that might have hit the turf.
He's
Why did he
regretting not
take
just
that out?
staying in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He looks-
he took it out.
But
Now
to be
he's
fair,
got
he did
three.
also trip.
Eli Apple, dude.
Or
Eli
slip.
Apple is so dumb.
Let's see if it hits the turf here. That looks like a catch to me.
So,
Hold on, let's see.
oh yeah, that's all. I don't know if
Yep,
he
that's it.
touched the ground.
That's a catch. First down, Miami Dolphins.
It's unfortunate because he just doesn't. They wish
Yikes.
they'd show the rest of the replay because he just doesn't quite get his feet under him. Otherwise, this might have been gone.
Eli Apple known to make different
But-
decisions than other people might.
But
Burnt
it's
toast.
what is the deal with Josh Allen and Gabe Davis? Every play, every crucial play that he needs Gabe Davis for, him and Gabe Davis basically make the wrong decision. Like he thought Gabe Davis was going out. Gabe Davis cuts in. He throws it right there.
Well, Gabe Davis, isn't he a young dude? And
Well, it's just like,
Not that young. He's still on his rookie contract, though.
yeah, but this is like year 3 of him being wide receiver 2.
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's at some point
he's already got to have chemistry with Josh
Yeah,
Allen. By the way.
and it's like there's been multiple games where Denver game I think was one of the most notable was he was wide open and he literally turned the wrong way and the ball goes sailing past.
He'll get paid. I don't know if it'll be the Beals, but he'll get paid.
He'll be paid by the Raiders because they just love receivers that run fast in Oakland or Las
Or
Vegas.
Miami.
Is he a 1B? There's no way he's a 1A, is he?
I don't think so.
He-
Except for Carolina,
his peak-
maybe Panthers. I don't
His
know.
peak would be 1B. I think he's basically a speed, 4 or a speed, speed running 2 that, or goal line target. But he
He needs to stay in Buffalo. He's in the perfect system. He needs to be where
he needs to be better at working with the quarterback and knowing where they're going to be because this is at some point you have to be like, you have to know where they're going because like you look at Dak and CD that you never see that, maybe you see it once or twice a game. But usually they're pretty much on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CD is also one of the best at rerouting.
Yeah.
That was one of his top positive grades.
CD to me is a lot like DeAndre Hopkins with a little more speed. Like he just got juice, a little bit more juice in
He's got
DeAndre.
smaller hands.
But
He
don't need bigger hands if he's that open all the time.
Did you see that he actually made a case when he was nominated for offensive player of the year? He said that it should absolutely go to Christian McCaffrey. Thought that was just cool that he
Yeah.
acknowledged it.
Still
Like
being
he's like,
humble.
don't get me wrong, I did some cool shit, but like Christian McCaffrey like put that team on his shoulders and just touchdown his way every game.
Yeah, what was his streak? 13 games in a row with a
A
touchdown?
ridiculous number, dude.
It was like 13, maybe even 14
I saw
or
something
15.
like 70-something%, or maybe even as high as 80-something% of fantasy football teams with Christian McCaffrey made it to their playoff finals.
But
That
he
was
stayed
one of the
healthy
nuts.
this year. Like, which I think is what hindered a lot of people from drafting him is that, you just wait for that shoe to drop of, 3 to 4 week injury.
I got him with the second pick in a league in the first round, and I ended up getting second place in that league. So that stat did hold true for me as well.
I did a video on this channel for a example for why maybe it wasn't a dumb idea to go something other than 0 RB this season in fantasy football. Tua in shotgun in his own end zone, hands the ball off. Oh, up the middle to H, and he stumbles.
Is there like some slippy?
Oh, is there a
nonsense?
hole?
Like that's the same place that both players slipped, just like 2 feet out of the end zone.
So that's going to be bailed out by the defense.
I'm looking for some sort of weird collusion where they've done something sneaky here.
Yeah, there is some slippy business going on in that end zone.
Some oil. It's like an oil slick in Mario Kart or something.
A banana.
Yeah, there you go.
We were talking about bringing our
And see, I think he thinks he's going to stay out, and because he's going over the outside shoulder.
He got there though. He was gone, dude. That was wild.
Tua, another weird pitch thing with a weird mechanic to H-hand to the left, and he's going to get the first down.
With
That's another flag on the play.
And a concussion
Was that helmet to helmet?
That doesn't matter whether it's a running back. Only defenseless receiver
Got it.
or quarterback. I think it's going to be a hold.
It is a holding on the offense.
Man, so one flag bails him out and one flag brings him back.
Sure does.
Terran Armstead, welcome back to the Miami Dolphins. He's been out for a few weeks.
And welcome back to committing more penalties.
It was a steal of the draft.
All right.
Hmm.
I guess.
I guess just because the run goes that way, you call it. I think if the run went the other way, they let that play go.
Yeah.
I think it's just you could make a case that that's what sprung him, not his world-class speed.
So now a weird 1st and 9 with the halfway to the goal line mechanic in the NFL. Low snap, picks it up. Wow, wide open, big catch for
Big
first down.
first
And is that him? Is that Braxton?
No, I
No.
don't think that's Braxton. That's,
Number 85?
No, it's a tight end of some sort.
He's got a weird name like Crenshaw.
River Craycraft
Craycraft.
on the reception.
He was cray on that play.
Yeah.
Is he a wide receiver or a tight end? Because he looks small.
He is, I believe, kind of a tweener.
He's listed at 6.
I thought you called him a 20.
6 foot. Snap is away. Drops back to pass, looking deep down the field, and he throws deep to Tyreek Hill. Caught. Big first down. Gain of 20.
23 more receptions until he takes the receptions lead for the league.
He's almost there. Tyreek Hill.
He might get the yardage. I think UND is like 40 yards to have the receiving yardage league.
Yeah, very possible.
Just demands so much respect, rightfully so, with his speed, that he's just going to sit down in that zone until you force him to beat you deep, you know?
And then he will.
And he will. Snap is away. Another weird mechanic pitch to Achan, and he's going to get another first down. It looks horrible, but it's working.
It looks like the water. It looks like that water sprinkler. Like when you like do that, like it just looks like that little sprinkler. Like
I will fully admit to being on this dude's nuts, but I'm giving 100% of the credit to this to Mike McDaniel. He talks about this stuff in his press conferences where he likes to create these like weird motions.
Huh. Yeah, they're quick counters almost. If you see Achan, he kind of takes a step like he's going to the left and then takes back right, like you would with a counter, but instead of like 3 steps, it's 1.
Well, and if you think about the speed they have back there, if you get even a half a step on your opponent because of that maneuver, it's worth it. That
snap is away. Pitch to the right.
Pitch this time.
Achan, yeah. No weird mechanics in that one. Gain of 1.5. See, it doesn't work.
Yeah, you need the hitch step, dude.
You need the weird.
No, I think it's like the play action. You got to do the normal tosses and let them fail a little bit just so you can trick them with it the next time you pull the pass or the weird hitch. I kind of like the sprinkler example.
I like how Russell Douglas is ranked 5th ranked corner in Pro Football Focus right now.
Well,
I mean, he's done a great job filling in for Tre'Davious White, who went out, but I feel like that's a lofty.
Snap is away, play action, bootleg out to the right, left-hand throw to the right, into the turf. Man complaining about hands to the face. It'll be 3rd and 8.
It's like a submarine pass, it looked like. You got that underhand going.
Look at throwaway to me. Mike McDaniel is like, what in the heck is that that's going on over there?
No, he's making sure the cameras aren't on him so he can hit his bait, dude. He's got to chill out, too. Even too, as long as they stay out of their own heads, they do great.
Yeah, I can relate. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Tua alone in shotgun, 3rd and 8 here. Big play for the Miami Dolphins. 4 down territory. 2 drops back to pass. He's got some time. Throws it deep to the left to the corner. And that's caught by Tyreek Hill, but out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Darn.
Shaking hands with somebody he ran over, man.
I think Natalie was saying earlier that Tyreek Hill is too positive. He's too positive of an individual.
Toxic positivity, dude. That's a real thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know his past, but he's had some run-ins where he probably needs to be some positivity because his life could be really a different way. Like he was a top-tier running back at Oklahoma State, and then he and his wife at the time, like he charged her up while she was pregnant, and then he was released, went to Wichita State, drafted in like the 4th round, and then had another allegation of misconduct with a child.
So we like Happy Tyreek. We want to keep that guy from getting
so let's not make him angry. So let's not poke him there.
We don't like Happy Tyreek. We just don't like Mad Tyreek.
I mean,
we just
to
don't
be
like
fair-
sexual predator or assault predator.
To be fair, his son did set fire to their house this last week. So
With a lighter.
What?
Yeah, mansion fire.
That's crazy.
But his wife on Hard Knocks was saying how she was helping him with businesses. So that's good.
The son's helping with businesses?
No, the wife is.
Oh.
With businesses.
Is that business insurance fraud? Like,
I don't know.
Burn the place down, collect the money.
Not a bad scheme if you're into something like that. We are in commercial break here.
You can't really convict a child.
What are you talking about?
Tyreek Hill and his positivity.
He is very positive.
I'm gonna go get us a little cup of ice to refill our cups of ice.
He's the luckiest man in the world because any other less talented player with those kind of charges would probably.
We'll look at Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Same team.
His was caught on video though, I think.
It was.
Say what you will, but Kareem Hunt is flexible, to say the least. After seeing that kick,
Yeah. Limber. Good hips.
his hip flexors they're good.
And he probably got concussed in that game. So how much can you blame him?
Well,
No, but for real, I have seen people get concussed and like act really, really strangely. So
I
that
had a
happened
couple-
after a game.
I had a couple bad ones. Like I had one, and my dad picked me up the day after. I asked him where we were going because like he was taking me home, and I thought we lived in Oklahoma. Like I had no idea where we were.
Wow, dude.
I wonder if they could do that water thing with the concussion people, like just lay them in water, like the isolation chamber.
Oh, deprivation chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna throw up either way. Like I walked into a Costco and the lights were so bright I threw up.
To be fair, Costco does be keeping that place too bright.
Yeah.
They could tune down the
But I just wonder if that's like something they should look into, like maybe like initially with concussions, is to keep them away from anybody, like any kind of stimulus.
yeah,
Just
but
to-
isn't there
you can't
also
really fall
the?
asleep.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that's the risk? Is I think that would put a lot of people to sleep.
Have you guys ever had the hot dogs at Costco?
Well, I had
Yes,
one
love
yesterday.
'em.
Okay. Well, Josh Allen is in shotgun.
Okay.
And the snap is away. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got time. He throws deep over the middle. He's got Gabe Davis or no, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
He had him wide open. He missed him wide open. So there is a man on all social media platforms, and this is how Natalie found him. I've been following him for years. Named Suryat, who is eating only hot dogs from Costco
for how long?
for a month.
Okay.
And he's only spent like $25 for food this month.
It's
so far.
legitimately
Rest
maybe
in
the
peace.
most economical meal that you can get.
It is probably economical, but I will say his medical bill is probably later on me.
Well, that's what I can't wait to find out.
He's
You
gonna lose it
come
for
from a family of weak guts, sir. A hot dog a day won't kill you. It's like an apple.
Uh-huh.
Quick out to the
Shakur.
left, caught by Shakir, and he's got all the way down the sideline. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
That was quick, dude. That wasn't even just fast. That was
He could have just cut it inside. He was gone.
You think? I thought he was skirting down that sideline pretty
but
well.
if he could have made a little cutback and gotten past that outside, inside guy, right?
Wow. Great block by Gabe Davis there. Absolutely just took out two. Look at this. Block by number 13, Gabe Davis. Boom! Took out
Double block. Yeah.
two defenders at the same time. And Shakira just skirts on down that sideline like
Shakira.
those hips don't lie. Pitch out to the right. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills after that.
26. Who is that? That's that.
Ty Johnson.
Yeah.
Maryland. An old man. 26 years old, still in the NFL. Shout out to him.
It's incredible. Good job.
Good run. And that's good eggnog from Kirkland.
Dude, you know, the same people that make the hot dogs make a pretty good eggnog. Pre-mixed here in Dallas because you can't get the liquor version. Apparently they have that up north, though.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to try that. Snap is away. Blitzed by the Dolphins. Quickly out of his hand. Dropped by Dalton Kincaid.
Throw into danger too. That was pretty risky. He threw it right back into the line of traffic instead of
Yeah, across his body while he was skipping, basically. Like he just skipped into the air through.
to have that kind of arm strength must be cool. Like to be able to falling backwards, like elf with a snowball fight, just shots for days.
Danger. Haven't seen the first score in this game yet.
Yeah, that's not what I would have expected on this game. I was kind of thinking this would be more of a shootout, but 1 quarter into the game almost, and we haven't got on the
Snap
board
is
yet.
away, and it's a Josh Allen design run. He gets munched up, and he doesn't get the first down. It'll be 4th down. And it's, do you guys think they go for it here?
I think he goes for it.
It feels like a
It
good
depends on the
that.
spot. If it's 4th and 2, go for it. If it's 4th and 3, I don't think they go.
Looks like 4th and 2 on the 35.
Christian Wilkins, man, talk about a defensive front with him and the guy from the Giants that they have. That both of them were at Clemson together. Just both of those guys were
Looks like they're going for it.
And it looks like they're going for it here on
Our
fourth
mark's
down.
too.
And a long two too. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's like a 2.5 if I'm measuring. The snap is
That makes
away.
sense, actually.
Drops back to pass. Rolls out to the right. Josh Allen's got a lot of time. Makes one man miss. And he's going to throw it deep to the middle. And it's tripped. And it's intercepted.
That's 2 interceptions in the end zone, dudes. That's why we're not getting scores on the board.
In the end zone, Deshaun Elliott, the safety out of Texas, hook him.
That was a bad Josh Allen play right there. That's the Josh Allen that Ken Dorsey was endorsing as far as in his offense. Like that's.
It's a fun thing.
It was fourth down, though, so
Yeah.
honestly, that was better than an incomplete. Josh Allen, we're watching the replay. Not a lot to go to. Throws it deep up over the middle. Loses his footing. Wasn't going to be caught anyway.
I think he
tripped or just
he got it.
Yeah, just
That's-
normal trip.
That's nothing penalty wise, but
Ty Johnson,
and plus the officials like not even looking.
Well, I almost wondered if he tripped on the official the first time by just at the angle they showed us,
yeah.
which would not surprise me at all this season.
Eli Apple covering him. Snap is away. Pitch to H.A. He's going to throw it, maybe?
It didn't
Nope,
look
he's
like
going
he
to
was
get
about to,
tackled for
yeah.
a loss of 8.
It sure
Yikes.
looked like he was about to send a pass out.
Yeah, he
And
was-
that's the first quarter.
At that point, just throw the
Yeah.
pass. You're gonna lose 8.
I think Josh Allen rolled the wrong way. He had everybody going left, and he rolled to the right, which made every throw that much harder. Because I think he was gonna his initial thought was I'm gonna run for it, and then when Christian Wilkins shadowed him,
We're going to commercial break here. My Lions won today, you guys. I don't know if you know that.
Hey-o.
Yeah, man.
Sam Laporta hyperextended needs to be a bone bruise. Sounds
Dude,
like.
that was creepy almost how it seemed like our friend of the show, James, has the script, and it looked like he really did there for a minute.
He might be suspended for a week after saying that.
Did you call Sam Laporta getting in?
Yeah, he literally did.
He literally, so he
But
said,
he was wrong because the Lions covered.
That's
So
what it
fuck
was,
James.
yeah. So, but here's what he said. He said that somewhere around the end of the first half, there's going to be a significant injury to a Lions player. And
He
it's
said
gonna-
Lions receiver.
Yeah, Lions receiver. You're right. And then the other team was going to return in the second half and make a comeback,
He
essentially.
said
Yeah, he
biscuits. I bet he was gonna call him on.
Basically-
on Rock.
well, he was just
That's what
trying
she
to
said.
he was just trying to say that that Lions would pull their players at some point, and I'm like, you don't know Dan Campbell.
That's what you said. That is what you said on the stream. You
I
were
was like,
like,
a guy that just went for 2-point conversion 3 straight times, regardless of the situation, is gonna
Yeah.
just gonna change course.
yeah.
Doesn't seem.
That was my handicap too. That game was like that was one of the Lions games this season where it was like, yeah, it was close, but I'm like, honestly, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah.
And that's the sign of the brand new Lions versus the same old Lions.
They brought up the graphic earlier in the Cowboys game, talking about who's going to win Coach of the Year. Dan Campbell is on that
It's
list.
gonna be Stefanski.
I think it might be as well, but I think the sad thing is if it weren't for that blunder in Dallas, which wasn't entirely his fault, but the third time, man, third time, I don't think he can get it for that reason.
I
think-
tweeted out after that Stefanski wins.
I
Head
think it's
coach of the year.
D'Amico. I'll disagree. I believe it's D'Amico just because of the preseason. The preseason predictions predicted us to be 2-10, like that we had literally wasted a draft pick on Will Anderson. That we were going to be that pick could be a top 5. That the Cardinals could have the 1 and 2 pick
Yeah.
in next year's draft, and here we are at 10-7, division champs. So I feel like with a rookie quarterback and things like that, with the deck stacked against you, not to take anything away from Stefanski, with your 4th-string quarterback basically almost win a division and basically hand almost every team, including the Jaguars, a defeat. Like almost every playoff team. I don't think only thing you didn't play was Kansas City or Buffalo, and out of those, the rest of them you played and you've handily beaten. Like it wasn't the 49ers was the closest, and they couldn't do anything.
Snap is away, handoff up the middle. He's got a lot of space to work with. My name is Jeff
Yes.
Wilson Jr. and it'll be 3rd down.
Damn.
I really do respect what he has done over there in Houston. It's been really, really incredible. First rookie head coach quarterback duo since Pagano and Andrew Luck to make the playoffs. Is a sentence I heard today. 3rd and 5.
That and Nico and Tank Dell doing spectacular this season.
Snap is away, drops back to pass. Throw over the middle. First down.
Is that Craycraft again?
That's Barrios that time.
That's Barrios. Paxton Barrios.
Zero is so clean. I love that so
I do like that they're letting them wear 0 now. Yeah, that
He
Tank
does look good.
losing Tank Dell was a massive loss for the
Absolutely.
Texans. Nico Collins and him, man, they're gonna be incredible for
Fibia?
3-4 years.
Yeah,
It's
broken
gonna be
fibula,
awesome.
yeah. But I mean, also you also get a GM of the year, possibly even for Houston.
I would say, yeah. I mean,
And
With that draft, and then pick up Jimmy Ward and a couple of Steven Nelson.
snap is away. Quick tap pass
Oh,
around the corner. He gets munched up and he gets hit right in the noggin.
Did you see the spin
on the
move?
top? Yeah. It looked like he was breaking.
I was going to say, it looked like a breakdancer team, dude. There's guys in
I felt
Times
like-
Square that do this for tips.
I thought Achan got a helmet right in the back at the end there, like when the guy was taking the tackle, like he.
Greg Rousseau probably should have blocked that guy, huh? That would have been a good idea. Oh my gosh. He was lucky he got tackled by Greg.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
really is. Yeah, he almost looked like you pulled him underneath the hit.
Dotson was looking to murder somebody on that. Quick pitch, and it's gonna get punched up.
Move on
Wow.
that, though.
Could have been worse, but
Quickly again. Achan on the quick pitch.
boy, Achan's probably a great little point guard too, like that little juke move at the initial. Like he basically missed 3 Buffalo defenders with that move.
There hasn't been a score yet in this game.
His
That's
hips do
wild.
lie, dude.
Yes,
The defenses are doing surprisingly well.
when you're throwing it to him.
Yeah.
3rd and 14. Tua in shotgun. People all over the place. Man goes in motion. Into the backfield. Tua drops back to pass. Throws it quickly to the left, and it's caught.
Wow.
First down, Tyreek Hill. Who would have guessed? Finding a spot in the
What's our
zone.
reception count on him?
That's, I think, reception number 3. So he's still got 21 more to go.
To beat CeeDee Lamb for
Yeah.
the reception lead this season. What a season by CD. Definitely surprising to me, separating himself from the second tier of wide receivers in the NFL. He's a first tier wide receiver
Where
now.
do you see him going in the draft next year, James?
First round early. Pitch to the left. And he's got a lot of space. My name is Jeff. Gets a gain of 13 on the play. I would say mid-late first round. CeeDee Lamb. You got to take him there. Yeah, there's no argument to not to.
Yeah, like Ryan said earlier, it was after the San Fran game I saw during the Cowboys game that CD literally went to McCarthy and said, respectfully, I need the ball more.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, he's like, yeah, you're right. And then he started calling the plays, and ever since then, they've been doing surprisingly well.
Yeah, he's different now. He's made a big step forward. Tua under center here. Man goes in motion. Pitch to the right. It's caught. The pitch is taken for a gain of 4 by my name is Jeff.
Wilson almost juked your TV there for a moment.
Yeah, that was weird, huh? This is the hardwired stream too. We're on LAN right now.
Yeah, dude.
We're LANed up. You guys are having any good LAN parties back in the
I
day?
was just about to talk about land parties.
So yeah, CD's at 134 with this game, and Tyreek is at let's see here, probably like 120. So
Okay.
he's got to have a healthy second half here to.
I mean, he's on pace.
Yeah, it's still early. It's still really not that deep into the first half.
Tua,
Long
weird
time left.
pitch. He's got a lot of space to run. He's probably going to take it. He's going to run, and he's going to get the first down. Maybe he slides.
I think he got it.
A generous spot,
Yeah.
but I think he got it anyway.
Yeah.
It'll be 10:07 on the clock. I'm trying to sync up with us at home.
So your land party question.
Oh, wait,
for
Tyreek
me,
didn't play a
it
game,
was the, it was the Halo on Xbox days. That was the first Halo. Was prior to online gaming. So you'd go and do like 4 Xboxes, 4 TVs, hook them all up in 2 rooms across the house, and It was a hell of an experience to have a total of up to 16 people playing all at the same time.
That's
Time to be
hot.
alive.
Snap is away. Handoff to the left. It gets munched up very quickly by the Buffalo Bills.
That would be a lot of Costco hot dogs.
Yeah, it would be.
Ours was Black Ops and Black Ops 2. My friends
Wait,
got
that
really
was
good at it.
online.
Yeah, but like we'd all play in the same house and do like gang battles.
Gotcha.
My friends got really good. They were like not semi-professional, but they were ranked, and I was an alternate for their team.
Well, how fun is that, dude?
For
Was that before or after you were a pro tight end?
The pro tight end is ongoing. I was born a pro tight end. I'm
You'll
still
die a
one.
pro tight end.
I'll die a pro tight end. It's like the Marines.
me and my roommates would play Tiger Woods foursomes. Like we would just play foursomes on Tiger Woods.
Snap is away. Pitch to the right. And he's going to gain 5, gain 10, gain 15 touchdowns. And he's in for the touchdown.
Please tell me I have him as my MVP.
8-Chan in. The rookie. Who could have seen that coming?
Achan looks like somebody
Paxton's
brought their
trying
kid
to
to
see if
work
he did in
compared to the
FanDuel.
rest of the players on the field.
Paxton is checking his FanDuel to see if he has H-N.
He's not my MVP, but he's still on my roster.
Paxton is checking his underdog fantasy football daily draft. Promo code JAM,
Look.
JKSHB.
This
Get
guy-
your deposit
Dude,
doubled.
Oh, man.
Bye, Jordan.
Extra point.
He reminds me of that Chandler Bing quote from Friends where it's like, it's as if his feet are completely detached from his body.
Extra point's good.
Could there be
I-
any more water in this?
That is the
water?
first time that I will have ever had a Chandler Bing and football reference.
I can probably get 2 or 3 more in this game if I want to. I'll force them.
Some Karate Kid 3 references too, if we can manage those. Be preferable.
Yeah.
You know, our audience, that's why they follow us. It's for
Being
the
on, being off, bro. That's my motto.
the Karate Kid 3 references. What else happened today in football?
Dallas Cowboys had a pretty dominant win over their rivals.
The
Eagles.
Washington Commanders.
The Eagles completely fell apart.
Did
speaking
they
of
lose to
Dallas
the
Cowboys.
Giants?
They
did.
lost in like embarrassing fashion.
It was
I-
24-3 at one
I didn't
point.
get to watch that game. What did Jalen Hurts not play?
Jalen
No, he
Hurts
played.
Jalen Hurt got hurt,
Really?
as did their
AJ
star
Brown.
wide receiver.
AJ Brown.
Oh, the knee.
Week to week, both of them.
I did not get an update on that before I left and had
We shall
come this
check.
direction.
That changes a lot of things, especially since now that I found out.
Is that a chance that the Lions pull them in the first round, the Eagles? Because that's
No,
what
I
I
think
think.
so
it's-
because
it's-
the Cowboys clinch.
It is Eagles and Tampa Bay and Saturday as one of the
Is
Saturday
Baker
games.
Mayfield gonna take out the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. He's 1-1 in playoff games in his career.
You know, I almost guarantee you on Tuesday we'll be recommending you bet that.
Yeah, if I had to guess, however many points Baker Mayfield's getting, we're probably gonna take
You gotta
that.
put a couple bucks on.
If I had to guess.
Get on the Baker bandwagon.
If
You
I
got
had
it
to
already.
guess.
There's room for you, man.
Yeah. I love me some Baker Mayfield. NFL playoff picture on Google. No big deal. I'm just Googling things live on the stream.
Dortch.
Dorch.
I thought you
Don't
said
give him the
Dortch
Dortch.
at first.
He did bad. Only got 14
Jalen
yards
Hurts
there.
has a dislocated finger and AJ Brown has a knee injury.
What hand?
It doesn't say.
Dislocated finger though, that'll probably be fine. It's the
You think,
I'd be a
but
lot
on
more worried about a
throwing hand-
knee.
On throwing hand, yeah, of course. But on a throwing hand, if you do anything to a finger, Justin Herbert sat for 4 weeks this season because of it. He dislocated his right thumb.
See, I thought he broke his right thumb. I thought that was the difference. I could be wrong.
That might be what happened.
100%. I could also be wrong. Like
He injured a finger and was out for a
I'll
while.
be honest, guys. I make up
Throwing
good
finger.
80-90% of the things I say on
Throwing
here.
finger, awesome.
So they will be playing Tampa Bay. Dallas will play Green Bay. So both NFC East play a Bay team. Detroit plays Rams, which will be a sweet game on Sunday.
I don't want to see it. I'm scared of Stafford coming in at time. Kick is up in the air. I'm a Lions fan. I'm not a Bills fan. I'm lying to you guys.
Tonight, he's a Bills fan.
At this moment right now, he is a Bills fan.
It's like,
I love the
how when
Buff-
his girlfriend's out of town, he's single. It's just, you know.
I love the Buffalo Bills.
You just like blue collar teams. It feels like you just like blue collar Cleveland, Detroit, Buffalo. Philadelphia.
My dog's a Phillies fan, and Natalie wore a Cowboys jersey to Katie Hill Ice House today, and everyone questioned us about it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to get to see the green one tonight. The
Play action, drops back to pass Kelly Green. No,
Kelly
not that
Green,
one.
Yeah.
Throws to the right, caught.
That's not.
Dawson Knox, first down, gain of 15. Beal's looking to answer here, making the game close. Great game so far.
Yeah.
Great.
Weird
Outside
game.
of the weird interception throws that both
Three
quarterbacks seem to
interceptions
force
so
it.
far.
Yeah.
I believe if I've been keeping track correctly, it's 3 interceptions, 2 punts, and a touchdown.
Look at that, beautiful. He just waited him open because look,
Yeah, hit him right when he needed to. 2 interceptions and 9 yards an attempt. That's hilarious. And the play is called
false
Dad.
start.
Probably a play action.
Started walking to Christian Lopez.
I think I'm getting actively heckled by our live audience.
Yeah.
What did you say, Natalie?
Love you.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Weirdest heckle ever, but yeah.
Speaking of heckling, that audience yesterday was pretty fun that we performed in front of.
Yeah, the one at Shark Comedy Club?
Yeah.
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 It was a good time. So you know how last week we had the show at Dallas Comedy Club and basically just Dave was there?
Yeah. Dave Jakes.
They are renovating the main stage, and that is currently under construction. So last night I got the benefit of a full sold out crowd.
Wow.
There was
okay.
no other stage to compete with.
Nice.
It was great.
Yeah. Fonzo Crow wasn't doing a sold out New Year's Eve show on the other side of the wall.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
But no, dude, I really like Sharks Comedy Club. It's a weird but very fun vibe for comedy.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've been to the new venue.
I think the third venue. This is take 3 for those that are aware.
Third time's the charm.
Third time is 100% the charm so far. Like it feels like he's learned lessons from Sharks 1, Sharks
Snap
2.
is away. Josh Allen
And Remus.
Yeah.
throws to the right, but fakes it and breaks one tackle. He's getting a first down.
And Sharks 3 has been bumping, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Did y'all have
I
headphones?
feel like Reno's, you just learned how to survive.
Yeah.
So at the shows I've had at Reno's, I've actually had some like the best crowds that I could ask for. Like they might be like a little bit rowdy, but
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
also
saying. Like
don't-
it's like usually like it's a rowdy place. Like
I don't mind a little bit of
Yeah.
like interaction with the crowd though. Actually, I kind of if it's the right type of interaction, I actually thrive on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miles Francis stage dives in his comedy career. Like you just
Yeah.
You guys ready for the jokes?
Yeah.
Hand off up the middle to James Cook. He's going to gain 3 yards on the play.
I'll know I'm
Like,
done. I know it's time for me to be done when just nobody catches me. Just like-
Like Jack Black in the opening scene of School of Rock.
yeah.
By the way, we're talking about Dallas comedy scene.
Hey, that's like your 17th podcast spinoff of the odd.
yeah.
We'll look at the
17th or
politics
18th.
of the Dallas comedy scene week to week for everyone across the nation.
That would be fun.
The Lions fans, I'm sure, want to know what's going on, behind the scenes of all the rivalries and
Sure.
and whatnot.
Yep, we have a lot of lines, a lot of Browns fans who subscribe to the channel. Josh Allen drops back to pass. Looks to the left, stares to the left, throws deep to the left. Stephon Diggs
That looks like a
caught it!
Holy shit.
Caught it!
Wow.
And he's going to be playing for the Cowboys next year.
my goodness.
We don't have that kind of money.
Just the fact that was off the back foot. I want to just watch Josh Allen. Look at where he's throwing that position.
Unbelievable arm strength.
I think the catch is
Stephon
even
came
more
back to
incredible
get
than that,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Eli Apple on the coverage there.
He had to round around Eli Apple.
What a catch.
Two
That
under
catch
through
is
that ball.
insane.
And really, Stephon Diggs, nobody talks about how good his thighs, his hamstrings, and his glutes look.
You talk
We
about
do.
it enough,
You've
Jimmy.
talked about his ass on this channel a
So
lot.
much.
Yeah, dude.
Handoff up the middle to a man who has less good glutes.
I think
got
that.
a hand up the middle.
Flip it.
I hope that got caught on camera. Or on microphone, rather.
Yeah, dude, I think the only man's ass you've talked about more than Stephon Diggs is Josh Allen's, actually.
Probably, body guys.
Those are your, top recognizable asses.
I mean, they can
Wasn't there a
also.
line?
What's interesting is most of us use their numbers to identify them, Jamie, but
No, just-
your system works too.
Just their butts. Shakir goes in motion. I recognize that, but play action. Uh-oh, tipped up in the air, and it's no way! Oh, my God! Oh, who is that?
16. Who's 16?
Trent
I don't
Sherfield!
even know. They didn't put his
Former
name.
Dolphin, Trent Sherfield, by the way.
Former Dolphin revenge game, Trent Sherfield! Holy shit!
No way.
What a smart
Catch
play, dude.
2 feet in bounds!
Yeah.
Obviously, Trent Sherfield.
Dude.
What a play.
Oh my goodness!
The awareness. That could have easily hit the crossbar or the post.
I legit thought there was about to be another interception just with the way it popped up like that.
Not with Trent Sherfield on the field.
No,
Yeah.
as soon as I saw Trent Sherfield in the back of the end zone, I was like, he's going to catch that.
More like Sherfield, right?
I was sure of it.
He was with the Dolphins at the start of the season, wasn't he?
I have no idea. I assume that's a fact because Ryan said it. That's all.
I just remember him being on the one of the Dolphin receivers at one point. That's a sweet Bills hat. Like the colors of those hats they got this year with the different jersey colors, like the white, yellow, blue, or white, orange,
Dude,
blue.
his shoe and glove game is on point too, actually. You gotta give him some credit for that. He's got a nice look.
Just how they drew it up in the play group.
Play number 7.
Right off of the defensive lineman's
I'm gonna
helmet.
throw it at the D line.
That shit that only happens like in Madden, or your old Sega game where you just tip it, but still someone catches it and they're gone.
As soon as that happened, someone in their controller stood up and was just pressing the triangle to catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, we are a simulation.
Yeah.
And whoever's playing our simulation just threw their controller through the screen.
For sure.
Wait, are we on offense or defense?
No, they're playing Madden. They're playing the NFL.
Oh, I thought you meant us. I thought you meant that we're all living in a simulation.
We are, but we're like we're a second tier to the simulation where we're the
This is a
fans
shitty
watching.
simulated
Yeah,
game.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously,
Game
look at
cheer
where
for
we
a
are.
game.
It is obviously the shitty part of the simulation.
Whoever's playing our game right now, you suck as a person. You're playing people watching a football game.
Yeah. No, you're watching people watching a football play, and they're like playing video games like
This-
the.
This can't be a Marines.
That is the only
Finest.
explanation for how many subscribers we have. Is this is a simulation? You know what I'm saying?
Can you
Yeah,
have
I'm
your,
actually-
They're wanting
Cloner,
more
like, throw me some
Stefan.
bones
They're
and
wanting
give me
more
a couple
Stefan
subscribers.
Diggs butt talk, Jamie. That's what the crowd wants.
I'm curious if you mean we have too few or too many. Was it
Too many. Way too many. Way too many. We have been only doing this for how many? And since July, and we have like almost 250 subscribers.
Man, what a bunch of nerds.
That doesn't make sense. You guys are idiots.
So did your mom leave her sunglasses here? Is that what we're rocking tonight?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I just had too many margaritas and I'm wearing sunglasses now.
It was like I was like, did your mom leave those? They're like turtle
I think I
shell.
stole them from Natalie, if I had to guess.
Yes.
Okay, because I was like,
Natalie just ran through the shot twice to present our 200 number.
Which you did off camera.
She did off camera. So that happened.
Yeah.
Just off camera. Are you guys hanging out for the fire tonight? The campfire? We have fire
I heard
starters.
it's going to be a great
What
fire.
differentiates a campfire from a backyard fire?
Oh, there's no difference.
Is there a tent?
You know what I really am upset about is when people say I'm gonna have a bonfire and there's like, all right, that's a campfire, you stupid idiot.
People think a bonfire is
Yeah,
some
yeah.
douche playing the guitar, and that's all it is.
I wish there was a douche playing the guitar by our bonfire. If
Somebody
a douche,
give Jamie a guitar.
yeah, please do. I know like 2.5 chords.
we
I
should.
will sing some songs.
We need to live stream corsage. That's what we need to do for the Olympics, like the horse dancing.
That's the 17th YouTube channel. Michael Phelps. Look at all of his
Wow.
look at all of his medals.
It's a
Looks
lot,
like
dude.
my varsity jacket in high
I feel
school.
like he said that to some hot PA production assistant, and they just put medals on him. Like, he's like, "Hey, ladies, what's going on?"
The kick is probably going to be through the end zone here as we're starting the 4 minutes and 31 seconds here in the second quarter. Paxton Bailey. How's the eggnog tasting, buddy?
Delicious.
Up here's our receiving yard stats row here. Tyreek is on the board. Jeez.
Megatron, Kelvin Johnson, Cooper Kupp, also thrown to by Stafford. Just so we're all clear.
Yeah.
2 Stafford receiver seasons.
If he gets that many yards in a little over 2.5
2.5
quarters,
quarters. Yeah.
Snap is away. Another weird pitch mechanic. Achan.
Another weird pitch, man.
Oh!
It works for a first
It really
down.
pisses off Paxton every time it happens, but it works. A gain of 11.
All I feel when I see that is my head coach yelling at me, just spit flying in my face mask.
Yeah, because your head coach was a dumbass. He didn't
Dude,
deserve the
He's
job.
not Mike McDaniel, bro.
Okay. It's also because he knew you would never make it in the NFL as a tight end.
Yeah.
It's like
I was a center then.
That's what I was gonna say. Is Paxton's just mad because the hitch move actually throws off his timing as a tight end. Like it's bad for his position.
That's Rasul Douglas down with a lower body injury. Not looking good for the Beals.
I feel
That was
like
a great
everybody
trade.
underestimates Achan's power. Like everybody comes up and they're like surprised that he just powers through their tackle.
Yeah.
Well, he's their first real kind of quote unquote power back because everyone in their offense has been speed for the past 3 years.
No, he's the fastest. He is the speed back.
He's the fastest, but he's also
He's
the
the
most
track
powerful.
star, dude.
Him and Tyreek are probably neck and neck as fastest player. I think Tyreek may have an edge just because he's now built as a receiver, but he was a running back in college.
Well, shoot, dude, he came back to track after not doing it for like ever and like
Yeah.
smoked some people in a race.
They will be
That was hilarious.
they will be the fastest until Will Dimps from Florida comes next year, and then he will blow the doors off everybody.
But where do you think Achan's going to go in the draft next season in fantasy football?
It depends on what happens
Late
with
one.
Mostert, because you got to handcuff and Raheem Mostert.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing is do you keep Mostert that way? That then affects both of their carry load because they're going to give Achan at least 15 carries a game.
I don't see Achan as a guy who can withstand 15 touches a game.
I think it's going to be a similar Detroit David Johnson, Jahmyr Gibbs situation where maybe Mostert gets the first 2 drives, and the third drive they sub in Achan, and then back to Mostert for a drive, then back to Achan. But
Yeah, you said David Johnson. You meant David Montgomery.
No,
but
Montgomery,
yeah. I agree. I think Achan will be the number one going forward, but I don't think. I mean, I think he's proven to the organization he can handle a big work.
Yeah.
Where Gibbs is different in that he has managed workload without getting injured.
and he's a little bit more versatile, like as far as a receiving weapon and stuff like that. Like he's more of a Christian McCaffrey type than Achan is. I think Achan's more Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Gibbs is a generational talent, and I got trashed on Twitter for saying that all offseason, but he really is different. He's a different speed. He's a different type of athlete.
I think I would say almost like LaShawn McCoy would be my comparison. That'd be my comp.
Yeah.
And that Shady was, Shady was a 3rd round pick, and people forget that they didn't really value him, even though he put up Reggie Bush like numbers at Pitt. And then he gets to the NFL and like, oh my God, who is this LaShawn McCoy guy? Like the guy I've been telling you about.
Tua is going to be under center here, 4:10 on the clock. Man goes in motion. And it's going to be an offsides first down for the Miami Dolphins. Why did we go to timeout there? Does anyone know?
Injury, Rasul
Oh
Douglas.
yeah, that's right. We had the injury.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Douglas.
That's why I have you guys here.
Rasul Douglas.
Keep me figuring out what the hell we're talking about. You know?
What are we talking about?
What are we
What are we
talking
talking about?
We had Jamie Chase.
First down. All right. Yes, we are back. Please turn down your volume. Turn us up, if you don't mind. Ooh.
Another injury.
Ooh.
Yeah, is it?
Gabe Davis, we're watching him go. Oh, a different man going to the
He's
locker room.
25.
Yeah.
That's Douglas, right?
I don't know. I thought Douglas was 31.
Yeah, Douglas.
No, that's Tyrell that's Tyrell Dotson going to the locker room.
Bills are dropping like flies over there.
Yikes! Man goes in motion. Tua in shotgun, hands ball off up the middle. He's gonna get hit pretty quick. My name is Jeff.
Wilson.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It is kind of shitty when like the 2 running backs have 23 and 28 because it's 2 numbers that very easily mistake for each other.
That's why when we're watching on TV in these live streams, until we get live on site, I have to depend on my booty vision.
Yeah, you
You
can
know?
see the booty a lot more clearly than you can the slight
number.
difference in number for sure.
Bingo.
laser focus. Just
That's Jeff Wilson, smaller booty. Play action to him, over the middle, caught. Great timing, great catch.
That's,
Durham Smythe.
Forsythe? Oh, Smythe.
Mike.
Durham Smythe.
His first name is Durham?
It's Durham.
yeah, Paxton.
Okay, Durham is obviously a last name. Paxton has been both first and last names.
I don't know, dude. Durham actually sounds, and Paxton both sounds like brands of tools to me.
Yeah.
Like I feel
I'll
like
take that.
if I needed like a wood saw, I'd go and find myself either a Paxton or a Durham.
Hand off up the middle to my name is Jeff, and he's
Ooh.
gonna gain about 7 on the play.
Ooh, getting chippy.
Paxton and Paxton Foundation, come and get it.
No, I'll take that because usually someone told me that my name sounded like 2 lesbian NASCAR drivers got together and had a baby and named each other after their names.
Are you sure it was her name?
That's a complicated lineage.
It was a complicated thing, but as soon as he said it, I got it.
Was this like a roast battle like thing that someone tried to come up with?
No, it was Stank Toe just being
Steak Toe.
yeah.
You don't
Stanko.
steak
He's probably
toe.
watching.
Shout out
Hand
to
off
Santa.
up the middle.
Oh, good move,
Yeah.
Spectre.
Yeah, you got
Gain of a half a yard.
Just great read and just met him at.
When he's not playing football, he's the Moon Knight on Disney.
The only place there's more munching up than that backfield is Paxton's lesbian NASCAR parents.
Baylor Spectre on the tackle, by the way.
Looking some perfect.
Also has lesbian parents.
Go fast, turn left.
Jamie and I. Oh, that's your 18th podcast. Turn left. We still got to make that podcast.
Oh, yeah, it's a NASCAR podcast. That's the 19th or 18th podcast that we're going to start on YouTube.
Sick, dude.
We're going to go real fast and turn to left. I met Danica Patrick once. I don't mean to
Really?
brag.
That's cool.
I
Remember
almost.
my number.
Was she saying like you're supposed to stand behind the line or something?
What's really embarrassing about that is I was like, man, that girl looks a lot like Danica Patrick. I'm going to go up and tell her, hey, has anyone ever told you you look a lot like Danica Patrick? And I didn't.
Smooth.
And then I found out it was Danica Patrick.
Was this at the show you did at Texas Motor Speedway?
Nope. This was at CrossFit Green Bay in Green Bay, Wisconsin, when
Ooh.
Danica Patrick was dating Aaron Rodgers at the time. And she ran like her own class, Danica Fit, at Green Bay CrossFit.
Did you do Danica Fit? Or-
No, I didn't. I did CrossFit at
Okay.
the time.
I'm always worried when I meet a celebrity, I'm going to go full Chris Farley with Paul McCarthy.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, remember that time you were part of the Beatles? That was awesome, man.
You remember when you wrote Ticket to Ride? That was really cool.
It was really cool, man. You're great.
If I was on the Beatles, I'd be pumped about it at one point.
Yeah.
I feel like the secret to their longevity was that they spent years apart and just kind of wrote songs at a distance where you didn't have to sit there and argue in studio like I think it should be this.
'Cause they were all in some-
You had time, you figured it out, you sent them what you thought, and then they kind of took it from there rather than you being in the studio like fuck this man and just walk out or
And then some lady making dolphin noises ruined it all.
Yoko Ono. Natalie's afraid that our favorite band is gonna fall apart one day. So,
What band is that?
Mountjoy.
I don't know.
Because the girl who's a keyboard player, she doesn't write any of the songs. She doesn't have any writing credits on any of the songs. And Natalie's afraid about that. Maybe she'll leave one day.
I
Maybe
mean,
she's
it's not
just a
like their
writer.
songwriting will get any worse then.
Maybe she's just like a super whiz keyboard player. Just
Do you
That's
love-
what I said. And Natalie is like, no, the worst thing's gonna happen.
like, I mean, if you go and look at Motley Crue, you weren't looking at Tommy. Lee
Imagine
to
just
write
cruising
songs.
your yacht through downtown Miami.
I've envisioned that a lot, Ryan. Thought about that a lot. You don't have to
Is your
tell
boat
me.
going to be called You Look Like Danica Patrick?
It's gonna be called What Are We Talking About with Jamie Jakes. Tua's in shotgun.
Danica Pacific.
That's Jeff's butt going in motion.
I assume everyone.
Encyclopedia Danica.
Deep to the right. And caught!
Cedric
Sit-
Wilson!
Flag.
No! Damn it!
Paxton is sweating out a bet that he hasn't entirely informed us in.
I know. I didn't want to bring him up because he was just the cheapest. I needed a good player that was super duper cheap to get this
Oh, you
FanDuel
might
to
get
work.
bailed out.
Oh!
Okay.
Holding on the defense.
Thank God.
You thought it was going to be called back? Or?
Yeah. I know my luck. I know not to press it.
Cedric Wilson, Jackson on the hold.
That's a good
that
hold.
seemed like a jersey tug. It was subtle.
It was subtle, but once he turned it back around, that made it clear.
That's Knox is pretty cheap too.
Let me look at it. It should be.
Cedric Wilson was pretty decent with the Cowboys, too. Like, he was a good third option.
Yeah, it was like Cole Beasley.
Tyreek Hill goes in motion multiple times. Handoff up the middle to my name is Jeff. Gain of 1 on the play. And this will be a timeout by somebody. I assume the Bills. Oh, the gray on gray jumpsuit. I love it, honestly. With the back pockets and the sweats, that's sweet.
They've had a pretty solid season on NFL gear this year. There's a few off weeks where they did some stupid camo stuff that I thought was pretty lame.
Yeah,
Camo
that's what.
wasn't bad.
This is the Lions military, but it was back from like 2018 or whatever.
Yeah.
See, I like that one. I didn't like the Carhartt color one.
It was bad. It was gross.
This is just a nice green.
And it matches with all of the colors of the NFL.
Yeah,
It's universal. It's an army green.
And if they're doing a trick play, they can lay in the grass and might not.
Yeah. But the color this year was bad. It was bad.
I really like the Memorial.
I feel like
Day
they
stuff.
should just switch. They should like go with like the almost like the like when they do the salute to service, like they pick a
Snap is away to quickly to Tyreek Hill. He's caught. That's going to be a gain of 8. It'll be another weird flag. What was that?
an eligible man downfield.
I think so too, Ryan Perry. That's the only thing that would make sense, right? Late flag though for an eligible man downfield.
Yeah.
You know?
You think
But I
that'd
think
be like
it's-
early call, right?
Yeah. You're right.
Hey,
I think it was just that they couldn't figure out the numbers, so he could. Sometimes you
Caught
go
it in his pocket.
yeah. He grabbed
That
the
looks
wrong-
so bad when you only complete half a call and you have to call over another ref to get the other half of it.
Correction.
God,
there is no foul.
Okay.
Okay.
My bad.
Let's see the Let's see the
interesting
replay.
though that you said that's what it would be, and then it gets called back. Like, I mean, something had to have been close here.
Mike Hunt on the potential call, and he is
blatantly downfield.
no borderline. I would say borderline.
68?
Yeah. When the ball is out of his hand,
He was 2 yards past.
He was still a yard past.
his right foot was it was close. And I like not calling that as much. They need to expand that to like maybe 3 yards, 4 yards.
I remember growing up in
They
high
used
school,
to,
it was
but-
2.5 yards.
I feel like
that was a better pass.
Well, in college it's like 5 yards.
I feel if they do that, then you're gonna get run over with screenplays and stuff. I think that they did that because
That's what I want to see because I have David and Njoku.
Hey, look, Terry McCauley, rules analyst.
You know,
Looks like Terry McCauley.
what's Terry saying?
Let's see this again.
Listen to Terry McCauley.
1 yard.
Oh, he's still got to flip back. That's what he's saying. He has that both feet over.
Just like I said. That's what I said. The right foot was. Anyways,
It was straddled.
Achan behind. Oh, quick touchdown!
For Tyreek Hill.
Who could have seen that coming? He's doing a backflip.
Oh, that was like a whole ass aerial, dude. He did a twist, I
And
think.
Mike
The
McDaniel,
Peacock missed it. Entirely missed it.
He's doing a cheerleader tryout right there.
if you're Mike McDaniel, do you ever tell him, like, hey, knock it off?
No,
not at all. Not even a little
never
bit.
would I say that.
If anything, he's like, "What? You don't think you can do a double?"
Yeah. I'm watching this replay not for the actual catch because I saw that.
I
I
want
want
the
to see the
backflip.
I want to see the celebration.
Yeah, don't keep us from this, dude.
Obviously, perfect ball by Tua. Unbelievable.
So, okay, NFL, you can't have it both ways. He either needs to be able to do a selfie video, or you have to show it on your broadcast.
yeah, that's fucked up. I'm
So-
sick of it.
They'll probably show it as they go to commercial.
Yeah, I guess, but we haven't been able to react to it yet.
Yeah.
And now the moment's gone.
So, a little injury update. Gabe Davis is questionable to return with a knee injury.
Okay,
Oh, jeez.
thank you, Paxton.
There
we go. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Back
handspring.
Great.
Back handspring. No, cartwheel with the backflip.
Oh, was it a cartwheel? I
It
thought
was a
it was
cartwheel into a backflip.
I just missaw it.
Yeah, because he was sideways, and then he went backwards.
Was that really worth his child setting his house on fire, though?
You got
That
pretty
moment.
high. That was kind of cool.
Maybe he was tired of that house. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you live in a house for 9 months. You're like, you know what? I could go with something bigger.
Same. Yeah.
Just break a pencil, stick it in some paper, and stick it in an outlet. Just walk away.
Well, I thought it was a lighter. His kid did it with a lighter. Like he would just
that's
play with
that's
the.
easy to prove.
We are going to go to break. We're on commercial right now. We are going to go to break at half. Please stay with us. Don't close your browser. Just keep it playing through the whole half.
We're gonna get a quick round of fun words with magnets and drink a.
We're gonna drink this whole fifth of eggnog. at half.
It's a handle of eggnog. Actually, it's probably in between.
We have
It's a liter.
another. Don't worry.
You have
Oh, God.
another one?
It's over on the counter. Yeah,
For the love of God.
theirs is bigger than yours too.
I think they're.
Hey man, don't shame him for that.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, Miles.
No,
Your eggnog is
It's all nice.
your eggnog
You're
is
right.
sufficient.
You're right. It's all
doing the job.
It's all how you.
All right, if this isn't enough for you, Ryan Perrio, that says something about you,
No,
not
thank
me.
See, Miles, it's not about that. I enjoy your company. That's the real thing.
You have a great sense of humor.
I thought it was weird that you guys always like candles.
I do love lighting candles. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Just makes you romantic.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be my my comedy
You're the candle lighting comic.
Yeah. My gimmick. My
just come
gimmick
out
is
like
I'll
you come up with like the altar boy thing and just light it. And then
When,
yeah,
when most
jokes.
people set down their notes, you just set down a candle.
candle. I think that would be a good gimmick, right?
To be
Set
fair,
goes bad, you just hold your hand over.
If you can make the candle like smoke right your next bit, like
subtitle your own set.
Yeah. I think this has legs.
It's also gonna make the
it would just be like
smell.
weed bit, and it just disappears.
Yeah.
It's also gonna make the smell of some of the comics you have to go up after. It's gonna help with that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not saying any names.
You got to start using an incense stick to get time. That's how you know if you're done. Because once your incense stick is burnt out.
Yeah.
Paxton, you did a great job at the last mic of being the bad guy. For
bad
that guy that ran the ducky sound.
Oh, I'm glad you thought that. I was really hoping you weren't pissed off by that.
No, that was great. That was great instincts out of you because I was gonna do it. I did start playing his music though. The kick is up in the air.
I want to hear this story.
It was not much of a story.
Yeah, he was just like 15, 20 over, and Jamie played his music, and he kept going, and I just talked over him.
Yeah, I duckied him, and it was like one of those things where he like got a laugh and then started
Like,
going
time
into
to
another
go.
joke.
Yeah.
That and he got the ducky, but he said his punchline at the ducky, so I don't think he heard it.
Were you co-hosting?
No, not.
Oh, you're
I was just there.
You're the enforcer.
But he turned around, and when the ducky sound went on, he turned around and looked at us. I'm like, you
he
heard
wasn't
it.
sure. Yeah,
And then I
he heard
gave him a
something.
double ducky,
He-
and then he finished the joke. Josh Allen drops back to pass, throws it to the right, caught, gain of 5. He finished the joke, and then he was like, and it got a laugh,
It was like a Southern goodbye. He said goodbye and then went into something else.
and then he's like, and then Paxton's like, give it up for so and so, and I was like, perfect.
Yeah. Good job, Pax.
There goes my hero.
Snap is away. Josh Allen drops back to pass. Closer with the correct hand, other than Tua.
Oh,
Caught first down.
Diggs.
take that, Jalen Ramsey.
Stephon Diggs.
And there goes
Rasul
Rasul
Douglas
Douglas.
walking to the locker room. Probably should have cart for him.
They've used them all already. The Bills are out of carts.
When you go to a hotel and all the never
The
mind.
hourly rooms are closed. Never mind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Poor guys that clean those rooms.
Diggs goes in motion. Josh Allen changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 8 seconds on the play clock. And here we go. Snap is away. Josh Allen drops back to pass. Looking to the right, looking to the left, rolling out to the left. He's got a man. He's got to throw it to the man. And it's going to be in the dirt.
When you're Josh Allen, it really just does change the dynamic of what being a quarterback is. Because he's like, I don't really like this spot. And he just runs halfway across the field.
It's also
Yeah.
funny how often he runs to the left for a right-handed quarterback.
It's just weird for me is like you can see how much like what Joe Flacco does is he doesn't try to do those things. Like because Joe Flacco knows that I'm not fast, I've got to get the ball out, and he just gets the ball out. When you can run like that, it makes you get those kind of plays you're in between whether you throw or run, and you sometimes just end up throwing balls in the end zone that are intercepted.
Snap is away, throws up over the middle to Shakira, gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and
I thought
4.
there was going to be a flag there. That
Like
they all kind of stood up slowly. Like it looked like there was.
That was
play
weird,
going
right?
ahead. Yeah.
I would just love to see a Josh Allen game where they just make him just throw, where he has to stay in the pocket, do basically the 3 to 5 step drop and let go of it. You know, that's where Joe Flacco can be a better team quarterback than player, because he can get you a win because he doesn't try to do the extra.
Yeah, the systematic quarterbacking is a route to go if you don't have a stud.
Comeback player of the year. Joe
You think
Flacco.
it'll be Flacco?
footsteps.
I still think they got to give it to Tua.
They're not going to. They're not going
It's
to.
either going to be DeMar Hamlin or Joe
They
Flacco.
can't give it to DeMar. He's
They
played
can't.
at best one, maybe two
He's
games
played
now.
specialty.
He's literally 1 year old if you think about it because he died.
So give it
and
to
everything.
the athletic trainer who saved his life.
Yeah.
Don't give it to the man who just died.
Yeah.
You know,
Do one ad spot.
he
for
didn't
the
do
hospital
anything.
that
He's
saved-
died. He drops back to pass with all due respect, and he's gonna run up the middle.
And 30, I don't know who with 23 or 33 was looking at. He just kind of like, okay. He's still trailing the receiver. It's like he's past the line of scrimmage. Why are you not peeling off and tackling him?
The Beals have 0 timeouts. Snap is away. Drops back to pass. Throws to the right quickly. Is caught. Cervantes breaks the tackle. And he's going to get inside the 25-yard line. 36 seconds on the clock. Are they going to spike it here? What's going to happen?
They've
Diggs
got a lot
throws the ball to the ref.
They already have no timeout.
They have-
They're not going to spike it. They're going to run a play here. 27 seconds on the clock. Josh Allen drops back to pass. Looks to the right. Quickly to the right. It's going to be out of bounds. I should have spiked it. Gain of 1.
Yeah. Gain of 1, and you lost 13 seconds.
Yeah, that's
don't run a flat at that point. Run outs.
That's the most frustrating thing I think with the NFL is like when you're watching these like really like end of half, end of game scenarios where there's time being wasted. And you know, it's like if you just spike the ball,
Yeah.
you're saving yourself 10 seconds and like 3 plays.
And some gas for your players. Like, I mean, just you don't have players sprinting everywhere.
2nd and 10, 21 seconds left. Speaking of players being tired, Stephon Diggs accepts water into his mouth, doesn't accept the water bottle, has someone spray it into his mouth for him, and then spits it out next to the person who sprayed it into his mouth. Disrespectful. in my
There is a
opinion.
great video of
Official
Lamar
review.
Jackson on the Baltimore Ravens. Like his defense was on the field, needed water. There was like no trainer presence. So he just grabbed the water bottle and started hitting him, and it was kind of honestly really wholesome. Just to see a guy like that, you know, who's doing already a lot on offense.
Are they
see, like,
seeing
another
he
knee.
hit his toe was out?
Yeah.
So I
One.
think they marked him. I think it was a bad spot.
Well,
so
no,
they're going to give him 1 yard on this official review.
I
mean,
think it's his right foot. If they go back to the angle, like watch his right foot, so he gets 1 step.
yeah, right foot's definitely in.
Ooh, just that's so close.
There's not enough evidence to overturn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's
No, they're going to give him a yard. They're going to give him
Yeah.
an extra yard on this one. But wish we wouldn't have to go to a massage therapy commercial to
I know
get
your
there.
Deshaun Watson's coming out.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great bridesmaid dress, though. And look, she doesn't have any like skin
because it's all
conditions
about her.
or-
It's not about the bride that's sitting there with nobody, no friends, just saying.
Is that the
It's not her day or anything. It's you and your sick tick too. Being able to wear a backless
You're a
gown.
bridesmaid. That's equally your time to hook up with the groomsman.
What if her husband to be had a like weird psoriasis fetish, and that was the one thing he was really into it for?
I like how
Someone for everyone.
I like how she's okay. She's uncomfortable about the rash, but public speaking, no big deal.
She looks like overcooked fish. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like this guy. I relate to this guy more.
Yeah, big Comic Con guy.
Oh, yeah. I love Comic Con. Oh, she's getting married now? You know what that means? She
It
fought
could
for
be
it.
you as long as you get rid of your ugly skin, people watching.
As long as your eczema's not coming
Yeah.
back.
That was a weird commercial, huh?
Yeah.
As someone with eczema, just get tattoos. Fuck eczema cream. It doesn't work.
Yeah?
All down my both arms. It's the whole reason I got the one on my shoulder. I'm gonna have to get it over here.
How many tattoos do you have?
Just 3.
Just 3.
Yeah, but they're not like the little quarter ones. They're all pretty big.
Okay.
So, what tattoo is your next tattoo that you're planning on getting for
I don't know.
tattoo
I think I'm
4?
gonna wait a while because I want to. I need to get to a place where I'm okay spending a lot of money
If you
on
would-
it, 'cause it's gonna be on my body forever, and I don't regret the first one I got, but it is a douchey. I would have hit it better.
So, if you hit
Barbed
your
wire tattoo?
No, it's in my senior year of college. I thought I was gonna go to the military, and my mom's thing was
Hoorah.
grow where you're planted. And in case I was sitting in a tank in Baghdad, I got a Texas tattoo on my arm.
Sergio Simpson.
would you get a dolphin tattoo if you won this fantasy bet daily bet for like just a
Dude,
My buddy in Vegas at a wrestling tournament got a dolphin tattoo over his nipple. He's an All-American heavyweight.
It's cool.
That was close, huh? Glad that we spent a whole hour reviewing that for 1 yard. Anyways,
Gave the Bills time to.
Gizamoni Rice. Josh Allen drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket. He's got a chance to run. He's going to throw it to the left. He's got a man. Oh! Jimmy Cooks!
Oh, no!
Jimmy Cooks!
Change his name. He's got
wow.
Oh, boy.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, boy.
That was selfish. That was just selfish.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Now we're about to see Leonard Fournette.
That hurts. That honestly hurts to see, dude.
Damn.
Jimmy, chance to tie the game. Instead, he's going to go onto the sideline like his brother for the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't even have the kicker for the Bills in case this goes to field goal.
Well, that was bad.
It stopped the clock though. 15 seconds. Like it was only a 6-second play. Which when I saw Josh Allen start to move around, I'm like, because the more you move and more you hold the football,
I mean,
the less plays you have if nothing comes up.
At this point, it's 3rd and 10 with 15 seconds left. They probably did a good job holding enough time, not to especially give them the annoying 15 seconds after kickoff for no reason.
Do you think you just go for a 10-yard out and just get that much closer with like 10 seconds left now? Do you just try to get a new set of downs so that you can keep attacking the end zone?
You got 15 seconds. Work for the first down.
So
they're giving you the first down.
The Dolphins are giving them the first down here, which is interesting. 3rd and 10. 15 seconds left. Yeah, they're going to take this. They're going to take about 15 yards here. The Beals are, right? Yep, and they are. They're going to go ahead and take it. So that was a strange move by the Dolphins. Now it's first down. 11.
Fangio.
11. That was bad. That was bad.
I mean,
Fangio.
Look at Tua. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
were they already in field goal range?
Yeah, they're already in field goal range. They just were like.
Honestly, I disagree. I don't think it's a bad call at all. At this point, they're in.
But they can just head down.
It's like in basketball.
They get 3 shots at the end
They
zone.
get 3. They get 2 more. At least 2 more plays at the end zone.
Dude, there's 8 Dolphins in the end zone. Go ahead and throw it there.
Yeah, but now they're closer, so they can.
Yeah,
run
but they have Stephon Diggs on their team.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I think at this point with the time management and whatnot, it's not that terrible.
Dolphins
I
taking
get
the
where he's
second time.
going. It's like when you're playing basketball and you cover the 3 and just give them the 2. Like I'd rather take the 2 over the 3.
I don't know. I think you challenge him for that first down
I
because
think
it's
you
4th
make it-
down.
I would say it's the opposite of his example in that you're playing against somebody who can't make the 3, so go ahead and take it all day. But there's no way you're coming into this paint.
but that's the thing is that if that was first down, yeah, I understand. Like it's just let's just not give up the touchdown. But that was 3rd down. You could have gotten them into a field goal. They had to kick a field goal.
They're gonna kick it. That's like I think they're kind of conceding to the field goal. I would say it's almost they're daring them to throw it into the end zone because they can fix that.
You know what Josh Allen says?
Josh Allen
Challenge
says
accepted.
snap is away. He's going to run in the middle. He's going to throw it to the middle. Caught! And now the clock is running. And now look at, we're all a bunch of dumb idiots because they're not going to get the playoff.
Not all of us.
So good call.
Football genius.
Football genius, Mike McDaniel. We're sorry for doubting him. Don't close your browser. We're going to go to the half. Money train running through the station right now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We will see you for the second half of this live watch party.
You gotta give some love right there, number 55 on the Dolphins.
welcome back to What We Talk About. Jamie Jakes, I am him. Josh Allen is in shotgun. The snap is away. Pass is to Stephon Diggs to the left. It'll be a screen pass. Breaks one tackle. It'll be a gain of 8 on the play. We are live streaming, watch partying the Beals as they take on the Miami Dolphins. My name is Jamie Jakes. I'm sitting here with Ryan Perrio across the casting couch with me. How are you doing, Ryan?
Doing good. Hoping here for a second half where Buffalo kind of puts it back together. They seem to just kind of not be all there. Like, it's just mental errors have kind of cost them the lead in this game.
The Buffalo Beals are in shotgun here. The snap is away. Handoff up the middle to James Cook. Hasn't got much opportunity so far. He gets stuffed up to the right, and he kicks off to the left, and he also gets stuffed up there. Mr. Most Days Off, Miles Francis, joining us on the casting couch. How are you doing, buddy, for the second half?
Super good, dude. Stoked to be here. Way drunker than I was when we started this game.
Bingo.
So I feel like this game, second half, is going to be far more exciting one way or the other.
Bingo. That is how I am feeling as well. And also Paxton Bailey at @PBailey_comedy at all social media platforms. How you doing, buddy?
Shout out to the eggnog. I'm right there with Miles. It's going to be a fun half.
Snaps away,
Merry
tush
Christmas,
push, Leonard
everybody.
Fournette, first down. You know?
Is that a Pat McAfee thing? The Dan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm going to put together a Pat McAfee video tomorrow.
Tribute, a Pat McAfee tribute.
Pat-
Love me. Why don't you love me yet, Pat?
Yeah, Pat McAfee.
Yeah, dude, it sucks that he keeps having to reschedule.
box
I
line.
know we are going to have him on the program. It just, so far hasn't worked out. For
Doesn't
any
that just
of the
look
games.
fun?
That does look super fun.
Luge,
The team
watching a
missed a
luge.
step.
Honestly, Cool Runnings kind of made me want to get into like bobsled for like a little bit.
We are performing in front of a studio audience. Handoff up the middle to Leonard Fournette. Gain
Oh,
of
man.
5. Studio audience, make some noise. Here's our first. If you want to be a part of our live studio audience, we are selling tickets for $175. If you guys want to do a live stream,
That's
for
just what the
$20.
insurance is to come to a neighborhood that's dangerous.
If you use my promo code, Paxton, you get it for $20.
Yeah, $20, and it will be to the wrong address. It'll be the Paxton's house, and it'll be a surprise podcast. Dingbat District. Josh Allen
For $20.
under center, pitch to James Cook, and he's going to get the corner, and he's going to get the first down.
James Cook much better when you hand him the ball than throw it to him, it seems, so far this game.
He's a Butterfinger.
No, he's literally missed one pass. It was just a
Uh-oh.
really important
Dolphin injury,
pass.
it looks like.
A Dolphin down.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Van
Van
Ginkel.
Ginkel.
With
Oh, no,
beautiful
we
net-
like his wife.
You like his wife?
Who's Van Ginkel's wife?
The lady from Hard
Just
Knocks.
the most normal guy.
Oh, okay. That's how you know her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I still need to watch Hard Knocks.
You do. It's really good.
I also have not watched it yet, which is a bummer because I love that show and I really like this team. So I'd like to see
With a name like Van Ginkel, it doesn't sound like you're ever young. That sounds like somebody's that's like 100 years old.
Sure, dude. It sounds like if somebody can spell his name correctly, they get some sort of prize.
If you say his name 3 times, he appears.
Yeah.
Sounds like a knockoff.
If you bury him,
Jim
bean sprout
Langford.
will grow. I don't know. That's one too many.
No, he's the one that takes the name.
He does have a vampiric sort of name to him, but his wife is also looks like she evaporates whenever she sees sunlight. But
You know who else?
Good thing
was
you
like
don't
that?
live in a sunny city.
She's
Uh,
nice. Kirko's wife.
Kirk Cousins is.
Yeah.
Maybe weird.
I didn't like her.
Don't like
But
didn't
she
like
was
her.
also like, if you pulled back the curtain, she might disintegrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an evil villain, kind of.
Yes.
No, she seems like a nice lady, but not someone that I would like to.
I don't know. She was on camera and still as mean as she was.
Be
Or not
near
mean,
her.
but like,
She's just weird. She's Stepford wife.
She said she was going to leave the game where they came back. It was the biggest comeback in NFL history.
yeah.
She said she's going to leave. Oh, that guy almost fell in the crevasse, but the Toyota saved him.
Why are you? Yeah, dude. Just
My
take
bike
that
broke.
wheel
Thank
off,
God to
bro.
my Toyota.
Thank God I can do donuts on my Toyota truck.
Yeah, these have some very different energy. You're right. It's like medical emergency versus like just extreme sports.
No electric vehicles in this commercial, as far as I can tell. Interesting.
I think
They're going to do
I
it.
don't think they have a Tacoma, but I think they have a Tundra that's electric.
As someone who owns a V8 engine,
Okay, we get it. You paid off your car. Good for you.
Yeah, you fucking.
I feel really good about that investment because it might be illegal in like 2 years to have a V8 engine.
Interesting. I assume there would be some sort of time limit in which, like, obviously they can't just tell you can't drive your car.
That's kind of what Dodge is kind of preparing for. Like they've already stopped making V8
And GM.
Chargers. Yeah.
And it's not going well. They have lots full of these EVs that they can't sell.
Interesting.
'Cause
I have not heard that, but
the problem with that is like long distance travel. Like where
Yeah.
do
I
you
have
go?
heard
You
that.
have to go find like a Buc-ee's.
It's
or
gonna
something.
be it's gonna be perfectly fine in 5 to 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Toyota supposedly is working on an ammonia powered engine where it would actually it's zero emissions, but it actually has more
Powered by pneumonia?
ammonia.
Oh. I was like, it's powered by the flu? What the fuck?
And that's why tickets are only $20 for Paxton.
Yeah. That's why it's called Dingbat District.
Hand off the middle to Jimmy Cook, and he's going to get munched up.
It's not fair. I'm inebriated.
You're inaugurated.
I got roofed.
You got nog, bro. Yeah, creamy beige.
Creamy beige. I will admit, yeah, for real. No one else is in on that joke. You just sound like a predator.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the whole joke.
I can't pour eggnog now without hearing that. I hate it.
Oh, that's what got me into eggnog.
Drink Bailey's out of a shoe.
Anyways, we're watching football here. All right, Josh, this is a good game.
We actually are watching a ridiculous game. Is the thing.
Josh Allen drops back to pass, throws it to the right, quickly out of his hands to Kincaid to gain 5 yards in play. Ooh, and another Dolphin. Buda Baker had appeared.
Down?
Rest.
Oh, cool. Another 5 minutes we have to spend on commercials.
You know what January makes you realize about football? Those Christmas-themed cheerleader costumes are actually really great.
We should really revisit those. I never really compiled that video where we had the Raiders
Let's
versus
do a Christmas in July segment.
deal. Yeah, we'll write that down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What were y'all talking about?
20. I think another. What are we talking about? 25th.
Dude, I'm such a
podcast.
dingbat. I accidentally plugged your show.
Drops back to pass. Pressure in his face. Makes one man miss.
Oh.
Doesn't make the second man miss. Sack.
Actually, it looked more like the third man that got him. Honestly, Josh Allen is looking really pretty good, other than that interception today.
2 interceptions.
Yeah, you're right. 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions
He's
and
looking
then
good in the. What I mean by that is in the backfield, he's constantly under pressure and he never looks phased. That's the most phased he's been, and it was really the third guy that made it.
when you're like
made it stick.
6'4", 6'5", and 220. I mean, you're outside of a defensive
Yeah,
tackle. You're outclassing them in size, so you feel like you can get away.
Beal's looking to pin him deep here. Down 7. Punt is in the air. And the punt will be called for a fair catch. Bad punt. Caught on the 14 3/4 yard line. Bad punt.
Do they have a punting competition in the Pro Bowl where you actually have
They
to punt?
better.
Like they go like a punt, like you have to make it into objects like a little hoop or something like that, like
Yeah,
rings.
Get rid of the relay race and start doing some
Like
fun
almost like a
punts
lawn
and
dart
stuff.
target. Like
Yeah.
They used to do things like that for baseball with hitting. Like if you could punt the farthest plus like most on the line down the center of the field, you got extra points. Like you could do that with punting, and that'd be really cool.
What was the thing they had when you were like kids? They might still have it, like punt, kick, pass, or something like that.
yeah, that's a competition for kids to play.
They should just make that the Pro Bowl.
See, the one I
Just
did
with
was,
the professional football players.
I think they should go back to like 02 stuff, like when Esiason.
Like
What's the-
they had the quarterback competition with the
Yeah,
golf carts.
Boomer Esiason was out there like scrambling and throwing long darts on the run and stuff like that.
You all
Like
remember?
the games, not the Pro Bowl.
You all remember in like the late '90s, early 2000s? For those of you old enough, that they would do like the MTV Celebrity Pro Bowl thing. So like it would be like pro basketball players and random celebrities in a mix-up playing basketball, and they'd have all sorts of zany rules. They did baseball as well. I think they could do flag football and make that kind of fun.
I do remember pros versus Joes. That was sweet.
That show was
Watching Herschel Walker
ridiculous.
truck
I
some
watched
accountant.
I watched that all the way through on TikTok recently. It just went down one hole every night, and they were all on there just
Tell
fucking.
me you're a Gen Z without telling me you're a Gen Z. I saw that show on TikTok, bro. It was great.
I just remember Celebrity Deathmatch. That's
that was good, too.
Celebrity
Wasn't allowed to watch it in front of my parents, but did get to watch
You know
it.
that
Wow.
the original season is lost media, like it's gone.
I believe it.
Like you
Good
can
move,
still
honestly.
you can still find like when it was rebooted, but that original season There's like a few short clips like that people recorded on VHS or whatever and uploaded, but there's just like whole episodes that are completely gone, allegedly forever.
Lost history, and rightfully so. If I remember correctly, those were probably not stand up to history, if I had to guess.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that, like anything, I would like to be able to revisit it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sad that it got lost to history.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, like the first episode of It's Always Sunny in Philly, they said N-word. And then it's
Holy
never
shit,
said again.
really?
Yeah, like the real
Wild.
first episode. Like when it was on Netflix, I don't think they had the episode, but when it went to Hulu, they had it.
Wild.
Yeah, different time. Even if you watch Office, which
Mhm.
was like GTV.
Yeah.
You watch
early
their
on,
first
there
two
was
Like,
seasons.
you
Like,
can
oh,
watch The Office with your parents most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you talk to them.
it's a big prerequisite to that. Tua in shotgun. Achane goes in motion. That's Jeff in the backfield. Screen to Achane. He's got
See much room that hitch bottom, dude? That's why he got 3 of those 4 yards right there.
what's that?
The little hitch move that Tua did is
Yeah.
why Tua's arms like, well, Achane got 3 of those
He
4
just
yards.
looks like he has Tourette's. Like he's just
Maybe he does,
actively
why-
turning the wrong
Yeah,
way.
and that makes them morally
From the
question, do I want to hit a
concussion-
man with Tourette's right now? And it's another half step for the Dolphins.
It's the cartoon.
not
You wouldn't
his
hit a
fault,
guy
it's
with
NFL
glasses,
doctor.
would you?
You wouldn't hit a guy with 2 concussions last season, would you?
It's like the I'm Batman. Like he's literally out there like I'm Batman.
Tua in shotgun. Tyreek goes in motion. Play action. Roll out to Tyreek's side. Quick. Oh! And he gets hit right in the body.
Is that
21.
Hill?
Honestly,
Hoyer.
that kind of felt like he didn't really, like, he caught the ball and got like, oh yeah, people are going to hit me now.
Well, I just think that they thought the play design, like somebody was going to pick up that player,
That's one of their.
and that's Achane was probably supposed to pick him up, and he didn't.
Eh.
He could have gone on Tyreek Hill there. He did not have help over top. The corner didn't.
Yeah.
It was 3 high.
He went to
cover
over the
3.
hill.
Tua must have just missed Poyer there.
I mean, it was caught.
You
He didn't
figured-
get murdered.
You think
3rd and 3 here. My name is Jeff. Goes in motion. Tua drops back to pass. Throws it to the left, wide open. Caught. Is it going to be for the first down? Braxton Berrios? No, short. 4th and an inch. And this is going to be an interesting decision. I bet they punt.
I'm going to give it to McDaniel and say go for it here.
For why? Because they
An
can't.
inch, dude. It's
They
an
can't
inch
pawn the rock.
they're out.
They can't pawn the rock.
Line up in a run formation. See
They
what
can't.
happens.
They don't have the meat.
Achane has enough meat to get through an inch.
No.
Tyreek
If put him in a spread or a pitch out.
Look out
one
for
of
the
those
fake
nervous
punt, too,
kicks.
No, they're punting this. They're 100%. They're punting this. They're up by
They're
7.
by a touchdown. I mean,
Unless
Hey, guess what? Punt's in the air, pal.
you know,
unless there was 12 men on the field.
And it's going to
Good
be
punt.
a good bounce.
One more.
Down to the
The
25.
last one stayed in 2.
24. Good punt. Great punt. Excellent punt, someone would say. In the business. How'd that studio audience like that punt? Yeah!
Football!
yeah.
You can tell they were definitely watching the game and not playing ransom note back there.
No,
That game does sound fun.
We're gonna go to
We're on to Catan now, our
Oh.
secondary channel.
They
They actually have more live viewers than we do currently.
I would love to do a live commentary of a Catan match where the competitors can't hear us.
It's a night. Oh my God.
I think it'd be great.
Just lose your mind. I think the winning play, just lose your mind.
Joe Rogan, when he sees a head kick, just
Yeah.
throws his hand at his co-host's chest.
We could do it too. We could do it where we could set it up upstairs where the commentators would be upstairs and the players would be downstairs. We have a live stream. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be awesome.
You can do it on Twitch. I think that would be even funnier on Twitch. Like,
Probably better on Twitch. I don't know that platform, so
Yeah.
I'm going to need someone to help me with that. But
You know, it'd be kind of even funnier if we built like almost that looked like lifeguard chairs to sit over the game.
Like a tennis match.
Yeah,
lifeguard chairs.
I want somebody to be like the John McEnroe of Catan and come screaming, throwing pieces at the person in the booth.
I just think it'd be cooler, like Jamie said, upstairs where they don't know we're doing it, so they're not like startled, like they're still
Sure.
just playing, like we're not affecting the game anyway.
Right, they
We're-
can't hear us.
Yeah.
It's like the World Poker Tour, how they can talk about their whole
Yeah.
cards without giving it away.
Gabe Davis.
Like maybe
is
you could
out.
cut holes it, like have a table with holes in it, so you can
Out,
see
out.
like the
Out.
Gabe Davis is out. That's a bummer to the conversation. But yes, I am in on this Catan,
Hot Catan content.
hot Catan content.
Catan as we were.
Yeah.
We could do it. Especially if we added gimmicks.
That's what this show doesn't have enough of.
Gimmicks.
We should like be disc golf commentators too. Like we should go to
Oh
like
hell
disc golf.
yes! Now you're speaking my
Like
language.
we'll be out in the
dude.
field, like just out there, like walking with them.
I know disc golf like you nerds know football. Like we could do this.
I got really into disc golf in undergrad. I got really into it.
I got
could
my
hop-
disc in my car. I got lights. We can go play right now. If this
I got lights. I got lights.
Jamie, I was gonna pitch that we,
Oh
for
my
fun,
God.
go try out for a semi.
I don't know what they're making, but this looks awesome.
We're
It looks
watching
like
pie
cheesecake.
being made.
It looks like a lemon pie.
What were you saying, Paxton?
I say we go find a semi-professional team with an open tryout, and that be the episode.
Disc golf.
No,
Pitches to Jimmy Cooks, and he's gonna get 1 yard.
arena football,
Are you talking about a football team?
semi-pro arena football.
What position? Okay, obviously tight end. What position would you be, Jamie J?
Slot receiver.
Yeah.
Slot receiver or out of the backfield running back.
I'll be slot receiver.
Honestly, I feel like you already look like a mascot without a costume. You're probably just go for that.
In a semi-pro league, you probably end up having to play both sides of the ball, but I'd probably end up like outside linebacker, edge.
I
rusher.
don't serve much of a purpose on defense. I'm a slot receiver. Josh Allen
No, dude,
in shotgun. Jimmy Cooks to his right. He drops back to pass. He's gonna throw it over the middle.
Oh, what a
Wow,
catch!
Teeny
Jamie, number
tiny
16, dude. Sure
Sure
thing right
again.
there.
Window. That's a
Sure thing.
thing. Surefield is what we say on the podcast.
Shirley, don't call me Shirley.
We say it all the time.
I mean, we've been saying it all season. Dude.
We've been saying it all season. Whenever the ball goes to Trent Surefield, that's a sure thing.
Sure hands. You should change the name to Sure Hands or Sure Handed.
And that is brought to you by Kirkland Eggnog.
What,
Play action.
what can't they make?
Play action to Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
Dump off to Shakira. Shakira flag on the play. Maybe a first down. Maybe this could be in the defensive area. And the live audience is getting pretty crazy.
They're a big fan of penalties.
And that's going to be a holding on the offense. Dawson Knox. So that's bad news. Darn it.
Yeah, so
Ah,
ooh.
Dawson.
I don't know.
It's a good call.
Do you think so?
I think it's a good call. It's a good referee call, but I mean, Josh Allen's going to get murdered if he doesn't do it.
I don't know if that was a good referee call. Didn't look that bad to me personally.
No, he pulled the guy defender down.
I didn't see any jersey being pulled. I mean, anyways, 1st and 10, ball don't lie. Jimmy Cooks to his left. Josh Allen drops back to pass, looks to the right. He's going to roll out to the right. He's got some space. He's going to pump fake, and he's going to break one tackle.
That's not
Gain.
what quarterbacks are supposed to be able to do.
15 yards. Well, quarterbacks usually aren't 6'4", 272 pounds.
Wild, dude.
Just gained back 8 yards on 1st and 20.
That helps. I think it was more closer to 12, Paxton Bailey. Let's count the yards. Let's count the yards. Let's count
If
the
he
yards.
steps out of it at the
1,
looks
2,
like
3,
he
4,
stepped
5,
in
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I struggle
maybe
harder
15.
if I
Maybe
I
15.
struggle
Watch where the
more.
ball is. Like, I mean, even though he goes down, look where the ball is where he goes down. Like, he's easily 2 or 3
13
yards.
Gain 13 yards, but what do I know? Josh Allen drops back to pass, looks to the right, throws to the right, caught. Shakira, gain of 2.
But he's like literally Josh Allen. He just lays down. He's a 3-yard gain. Like he literally.
I love Josh Allen. I think he's been quarterback 1, depending on your scoring format, 2 out of the last 3 years. What just happened?
Some off-camera shit in our studio audience.
Miles Francis did a Josh Allen with the chew toy, and it looks like it was intercepted by.
Sorry, I forgot my Nerf gun.
Snap. Josh Allen drops back to pass, throws it up over the middle.
Oh,
Kincaid. Reception by the rookie, Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid is really overshined by Laporta, who had
Record-breaking season.
Record-breaking season. Literally, we documented on the YouTube channel the best rookie tight end season since Ditka. Literally. And you can't even really argue that.
But you're saying Kincaid is an asset to this Bills team.
Been outshined. Handoff up the middle to Jimmy Cooks. Kincaid been outshined by Laporta because he's had a historic season.
Yeah.
Kincaid's had an absolutely amazing rookie tight end season. He looks great.
Look at it. Oh, he's got the dyed blonde there going.
He's got faith. That's how you can tell. The frosty tips.
He went to playoffs in some sort of way.
He played for the Toreros.
San Diego.
Keep your eye on the ball, Dalton.
Yeah,
Late bloomer.
I'll tell you, I just joined Jamie's Dynasty Fantasy.
Snap is away. Josh Allen quickly out of his hands. Caught.
Speaking of,
Way to throw into the blitz.
Dalton Kincaid, the late bloomer himself. He's going to be short.
of all the players that I acquired in this new Dynasty League, Kincaid is probably my most exciting prospect.
You really inherited a pretty solid team. I had a lot of people interested in that team because it was a good team.
Yeah, it
Touch push. First down.
And to me, like if you can in fantasy, if you can get a solid tight end that puts you ahead a lot of things.
Especially in Dynasty.
It's such an important position, and there's so few assets available.
It's like once you get that, that's easy money every week.
Yeah. I traded up for Dallas Goedert, and I paid a lot for him. But I traded up for my other Dynasty League, and when we had the other startup, I was like, I'm taking a solid tight end early. So Mark Andrews fell to me, and I'm like, I'm taking Mark. You know, he got injured this year, didn't work out for me, but we still got runner up. Anyways, handoff up the middle to Lenny.
Oh,
And he's going to
move the
shove
pile.
forward for 3.25 yards.
Did anybody win any other leags this season?
I did not.
I won several, no home leagues, but I was plus 62% return on investment on my best ball fantasy football.
Nice.
So I won like
I'm going to talk to you more about best ball fantasy over the off season because that's something I'm interested in trying out next
promo
year.
code JMJKSHB. Double your original entry.
Very cool.
What's the HB?
Honey Badger.
We had a whole podcast about that, didn't we? Did we cover that on the
Maybe, I don't know. Throw over the middle, caught by Shakira.
Boy, Dolphins are really either losing players in coverage or they're just kind of laying off.
They're just literally losing players.
Because it's just like it's not even like Stephon Diggs. I get if you cover him, but it's like that guy is absolutely like look at that. He didn't even as soon as Josh Allen saw it, he's like throwing it.
Yeah, I don't even know who Elliott is.
He's an A&M grad, Deshaun Elliott, safety.
Josh Allen, 23 for 30, 276 yards. Great stat line other than the 2 interceptions. And he's under center. He's going to pitch it to Jimmy Cooks, and he's going to make zero men miss.
Those
Munched up.
2 interceptions are particularly damning because
Byron
of them being in
Jones,
the end
is
zone.
That's Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones. There's no way Byron Jones is still in the league. I haven't heard about him either.
Yeah, you heard it from our studio audience. Great tackle for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah,
Sweep the legs. Sweep the leg.
just like the
Sweep the leg, Johnny. Yeah. We heard the Karate Kid 1 reference there.
Yeah, Karate Kid 1. No Karate Kid 3 references yet that I know of. Snaps away. Rolls out. He's got some space. He's going to get throwing the ball away. It'll be 3rd and 13. Had a man sort of open. Kinda.
Oh, he should have ran for it, but if he had taken just a little bit more off of it, he had Sherfield. That was a really good, look at
that guy has sure hands.
that. Look at me. That's a really
Sure
good
thing right there.
If he gets
Definitely a defensive hold. Definitely grabbed a hold of that backstrap. Eli Apple's been involved in a lot of plays that have been meaningful this game. This is a big play, you guys. 3rd and 13. This is for Josh Allen and his career. Drops back to pass. He's going to get sacked. He's going to drop the ball. Oh, he fumbled it! And it's recovered. First down. Miami Dolphins. Strip sack.
cool, collected. The Miami Dolphins have been steadfast in their caught of this game, dude. This
Get
is
your
wild.
dance, Christian.
Christian Wilkins, as
He
seen
did the
on
Bradley
Hard
Chubb
Knocks.
dance.
I don't know what else I
He
need.
earned it.
Listed at 310. Yeah, okay, buddy.
But he just
Obviously
watch it.
330.
He doesn't fumble. Look, as much as he just pulls it and then sees the ball and goes, rip.
Wow! Holy shit! And the Miami Dolphins forced a turnover, the third turnover on Josh Allen.
That was a reach around that didn't have a happy ending for Josh Allen.
Well said, Miles
The
Francis.
foresight to be able to reach around and grab that loose ball and like know it's loose and all that.
It's just instinct because he felt it. And it's like immediately, as soon as he felt it, he started ripping for it.
When you feel it, you got to rip for it. Tua's going to rip for it here over the middle of Tyreek Hill. Caught for a gain of 15. No big deal.
He got squared up by 43.
And that'll go to the – hey, four's up, boys. 4. It's the fourth quarter. Who could have seen that coming? Who would have thought? And the studio audience goes wild.
Wild, dude. I can't believe how many people trickled in throughout the game. Like, we started with a pretty small crowd, but now it's pretty stacked out there.
And they all paid $245 per ticket. We're making a lot of money on this podcast. The dog?
Don't climb on the furniture.
No.
Or $23 at my house.
Oh, well, you can.
Well, when you throw a button hook right to Natalie with the dog toy,
To be
and then she has
fair, I hit her square in the numbers.
and then Natalie's like, "Ugh."
Don't catch with your chest, Nat. You gotta use your hands.
That's what I keep on telling her. Roth says, sweet sign for real, for real.
Oh, the sign, dude. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
fucking sick, right?
It is really nice. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to watch this back and see how it looks because we have the backlights turned off, so the sign can shine.
Mm-hmm.
I said that right?
You actually
Yeah.
nailed it. That's surprising.
The shiny sign.
It is
for sure.
surprising that I said that correctly. Just in the
Nog.
After the Kirkland.
heat of the moment right now.
What other Kirkland or Costco exclusive items do you guys dig?
Sushi. Their sushi
Yes,
is
dude.
unbelievable.
100%. Not a fan of the goat cheese. I won't lie.
Love the goat
That lost me
cheese.
on.
They have a Chipotle bitchin' like nut sauce that's really good.
No. They have a hatch green chili white queso.
Nut sauce.
This
I'm
fucking-
gonna say nut sauce needs a rebrand right really fast.
What are you eating with the nut sauce?
Anything.
Nuts?
That doesn't.
This thing needs a little
Like,
nut.
you know-
And just say,
Do you want to do the taste test
No.
right now live?
Let's do a
on
live react to him.
just close your eyes and open your
This
mouth.
sounds like how it turns into the real casting couch. I don't want to find out your nut paste.
It's not a joke. The casting couch is not a joke.
Yeah, it's been really
I gotta-
good.
I've been here a lot. I've been, living on borrowed time at this point.
Oh,
But
I
you-
still want this to happen, but the chicken nuggets at Costco, like it's like the not just chicken nuggets, but like the actual chicken
tenders.
pieces or whatever. Dude, out of this, as good or better than Chick-fil-A,
Why do you still want me to get
Mm.
fucked? Why do you still want me to get fucked?
I don't care if you
You pointed at me and said, "I still want this to happen."
Oh,
Close.
This is the 200 subscriber live stream party. Woo! And Dolphins jump offside.
did we just hit that, or did you forget to put that up earlier?
No, we're almost at 250, honestly, but we bought the balloons like a week ago, and we're going too fast. Sorry about it.
We can make this a 5.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that looks
That doesn't look like a 5. That looks like something else.
Looks like a penis.
That looks like something that will have to change our
It's-
viewing audience to mature
it's
audience.
a receptacle for JB's nut butter to get into the pack.
Nut butter. Ugh. Nut sauce. sir.
Open up, Paxton.
Room for cream. Just your own tagline.
Play action over the middle. Caught Tyreek Hill. If I know that booty, and I do. I know that booty by
What a catch, though.
Yeah.
No feet whatsoever. Just horizontal to the ground.
Josh Allen doesn't look super poised right now, does he?
His poise looks like it's like minus 25 right now. If I
Look at that
rate
scoop.
him as
Look
a
at that
Lord of the Rings character.
Look at that
Sure.
scoop.
Oh no, that's down. That's incomplete.
Dark Souls,
There it is.
and
Straight to the ground.
NFL Street.
There it is.
One of our first 15 YouTube channels that we're going to do.
Sure, yeah. I've never done the Dark Souls or the NFL Street, so that should be fun.
You would love Dark Souls. I really do.
I think I'll love NFL Street. I actually don't think I'll love Dark Souls.
I think you will.
Is Dark Souls the one where you die and like
I'm
game's over?
Challenge.
very, very picky about video games at my age at this point.
Oh, me too. I only watch people with video games.
Yeah, I honestly hate doing
Who
that.
has
miss-
time?
I miss playing Chivalry 2. I miss when that was at the height of
I wanted to get in on that because I kept hearing it was fun, and
probably
then
for me. That game was
It's
so
very
much fun.
possible.
By the way, we're looking at a commercial break, and they are reviewing that play. We're not paying close enough attention to it, but go ahead.
Chivalry 2 was awesome. It was like if you ever played Battlefield, so it was like 64 v 64, and instead of guns, you could pick between like a crossbow or bow and arrow, or like a two-handed big hammer. Like I use like a 6-foot hammer and walk around and just beat
It was
people.
And it was like a multiplayer, like
Yeah,
Call of
Battlefield.
Duty map.
Yeah, and it was awesome. It was so much fun.
How many people were on the thing?
64, I think.
64. You
Total
could go
or 64 per team?
64. total,
you could
so
do
32
both.
and
There was
32.
32 and 32. There were events where there were 64 v 64.
Oh,
Wow.
I only heard
There was
32
one
and
weekend where they
32.
did 128 versus 128.
Jeez.
Never again because the game crashed.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure,
obviously,
it's
they
just-
can't.
Look at this. We're bringing back the Geico caveman.
No way. Is Nick Kroll needing a paycheck?
That's not Nick
I thought-
Kroll.
He was one of the original Geico.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't know that.
That's awesome. I love Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
I was saying we should reinvent the league.
I was.
What's that?
I love that show. I was thinking that the
Caveman
other
show?
Paxton-
No, the
Paxton Bailey so
Oh,
unclean.
I love the league. Yeah.
Say it again.
Paxton Bailey so unclean.
Forever unclean.
Forever unclean.
Baby Jeffrey forever clean.
He eats ice out of the urinal.
We should. That should be one of our. That should be one of our reoccurring sketches
Who's
in the offseason.
El Cunado,
I don't know what that means.
the stepbrother?
Yeah.
I don't.
I feel like
Ruxin's wife's
Ruxin's
brother.
Rafa?
Rafa.
Yeah, Rafa.
That's thank you. I don't know why I remembered El Cunado over Rafa.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, they're both accurate. You're good. Are they rebooting? Lost?
That'll be Hans.
Oh my god!
Obviously.
Nailed it.
We have one. We have one of those.
Oh,
Just naturally.
never mind. Scrap the skit.
No, we love Hans.
I love how like they have like Chicago PD, Fire, and Rescue, but they all like work together. Like they all of a sudden see each other.
Yeah, they really just wrote a show to have a cross
Like everything's a crossover.
episode. Yeah.
Look at that dumb guitar. Imagine thinking that's a Skyline object.
Think about how big of a douche you'd have to be to play that one.
On the level of Garth Brooks
Where's the bodies, Garth?
or a Dove Kleiman.
Is the elevator like a good,
Reverse.
Bodies.
Where's the bodies, Garth?
like
Tua's in shotgun, play action, throws it deep to the left. He's got a man, and it's going to be broken up, greatly covered. An amazing coverage play by the
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills there.
Oh, flag.
There's a flag on the play,
It was a late flag.
a late flag on the play. The studio audience is playing guitar in the backfield. Make some noise, studio audience!
flag on the play.
Told you they love
contained in the membrane.
Christian Benford on the coverage there. Mike McDaniel is looking confused, per usual. Needs his vape.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's not confused at all. He's just biding his time
He's
to
Jones.
roll that sleeve up, and you're gonna see a little inconspicuous smoke cloud come out.
It's really cold.
Everything's fine.
It's cold and fog in
A
Miami
very
tonight.
chilly night in Miami.
So you can see your breath
Yeah.
rather easily.
That's
says
just
Mike.
all the like dust particles of coke that spread through that city. Like, I assume that city is just energetic a lot.
Yeah, like Dallas has a residue of like resin and brake line fuel.
Yeah.
That's Miami's
Miami's
just
just pure
cocaine.
coke.
I was going to say Dallas is just crank.
And human sandwich.
Yeah.
So that was on Alec Ingold, captain
Damn.
for the Miami Dolphins. Personal foul, crackback block is what we just,
It's
I
really
assume
fighting the
what we
name of the
missed.
fullback, man. The 2nd and 30 because of the fullback. It's a dying breed. You can't do wrong there.
Alec Ingold,
The fullback.
he's like the fourth string fullback in the NFL. After Juszczyk and Ricard.
fourth best, you mean? Not first string.
No, I meant fourth string. because there's only you can only have 6 fullbacks in the NFL anytime. That's what I meant to say. I know it sounded like I didn't, but anyways, handoff is up the middle to my name is Jeff, and he's gonna get
Is that Benford again?
a gain of 8 or whatever. It was 3rd and 30 or whatever, 2nd and 30.
Yeah, 2nd and 30 to 3rd and 15.
14:36 on the clock. We recommend you sync up with us at home. We recommend you turn your regular broadcast down low, turn us
All the
up
way
on
up.
high.
You want to be able to hear the dice roll in the Catan game. That's big volume.
Has anyone else been focusing on that Tua scar he has on his tattoo? And how
I'll bring that up after this play.
He's a tough dude, man.
Tua in shotgun, play action, quickly out of his hands.
Durham Smythe.
Caught.
Even when he bleeds, dude, he just keeps bleeding some more.
Flag on the
Keep
play as
going.
well. So Tua had a gruesome cut on his
It
right
looked deep.
bicep,
Yeah.
where you could see his bum, basically. You could see his bicep muscle wasn't bleeding much, which was
It wasn't
disturbing
long.
at the time.
It's like that long.
And now you can see through his tattoo a massive scar in
Did you
his
say tattoo?
bicep.
Tattoo.
I know you don't have any, but they're just called tattoos.
Illegal man downfield. Once I pay off my student loans, I'm gonna get a lot of tattoos.
Yeah. You should get one that says mom. Your first one should say mom on it.
Yeah, for sure. That's good. Yeah. That's the
one
end.
from The Simpsons. Bart's first tattoo, he got a heart with mom on it.
That's the end of that joke. I'm just gonna start telling that joke like it's true.
Boom.
Punt is up in the air and it's caught on the 5-yard line. It'll be a return to the
Ooh!
10, 15, 20, 30, 40,
No way!
50.
Got it.
The punter has been blocked, and the Buffalo Bills
And it's a tie ball game.
take back a touchdown. The studio audience goes crazy.
Deontay Hardy. Something about the Bills. They're so good at returning on special teams.
The Hardy Boys are back again to solve another mystery. This one to be, how do you beat the Miami Dolphins? You just be an above-average football team. Turns out.
He says, you know what? I'm not going to let Josh Allen turn this ball over.
All right,
One,
made him miss.
two.
Just split that gap, and there was no one else,
The
man.
ultimate skill move.
Well, when he
of all
split that
time,
gap,
moving slightly
the
to the
tackler
right.
took out the other tackler that had any kind of speed. The rest of them are up men.
I love how he
Right here,
established.
watch. He gets cleaned out right there.
Yep. Yeah, and then he has two
Then the
bodies
punters-
on top of him.
And the punter's just blocked up so that he can't affect the play. Like in the Detroit game earlier, Detroit looked like they had a return, but the punter just kind of got in the way of Khalif and just at that point you're gassed at that point, so you can't make a good move.
Oh, dude,
That's
he jumped.
DeMar Hamlin. He
He
jumped,
jumped.
so okay, so he
Confirmed
deserves.
alive.
Come back, player of the
All
year,
right,
Damar
comeback
Hamlin.
player of the year. All right,
He got
congratulations.
TV time.
In a hoodie on the sidelines, and that's how you
Yeah, he's
become.
not even dressed.
Give it to the athletic trainer. With all due respect. With all due respect. Came back from life. Came back from death. Can't say that I did that. But
In all honesty, he didn't do anything about coming back.
that's what I'm saying. Give it to the athletic trainer who performs CPR.
Maybe he was DNR. They don't know.
Well, that's rude. But
How is that rude? That's his decision at that point.
it wasn't. Anyways, I'm gonna pee. You guys talk about Katana. Anybody need anything?
Could I get... Oh, you know what? I grabbed a water bottle earlier and left it on the counter. Would you grab it for me?
Premium content.
Busted.
You missed Natalie.
Well, that wasn't
They made,
right.
the studio audience made some apple crisp at half. That was pretty good.
That was delicious.
Yeah,
So if you guys want to talk about that, that could fill like 45 seconds.
we need to try. I need to try that.
I need your
realize
recipe.
that.
There's not much.
That's
I
fine.
ate it all.
It's cool.
Sorry.
No,
That's what
I
you get for hitting them with a dog
soppy
toy.
Dog toy.
Yeah,
It's like, I feel like that's justified.
That's exactly when she finished it off.
She was just-
If we did have any, you still.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
wet dog toy just came lobbing into here.
Yeah. Yeah. It hit me in the mouth.
Yeah, dude. It's your baby.
I will.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I was gonna say that's Inflataman challenge training right there for you.
Yeah, that's true, dude. You see that blind shot like that? That was yeah.
Did y'all ever watch Last Chance U?
I love Last Chance U, dude.
I
It's a
don't know.
great show.
I don't know why I stopped after the first coach and didn't watch the second coach, but I'm finally getting into it. He is the funniest person alive. Just a white dude raised in like the only white dude in Compton, gets arrested, becomes a football coach, and is just yelling at children like it's okay. Oh my god,
it's a wild
so
show,
funny.
dude. That show and Friday Night Tykes, I got like pretty invested into.
Friday Night Tykes was awesome. That's become one of my new favorite things on TikTok is doing the Oklahoma drill of kids versus their parents.
I've been having that pop up in mine a lot too. It's usually moms versus kids, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny how the dads all like know to go easy on them, but
The moms just go, nope.
drop a shoulder.
So-
Dude, some of those moms are brutal.
Have I pitched you guys my off-season bit about Jamie Jakes, football expert in jorts on turf, explaining to the world how you tackle somebody without hip dropping?
Yeah, we need to do all the alternatives.
That's what
Off an injury.
we're seeing somebody being carted off the field.
Oh, it's the guy that got cleaned out.
It's good.
Because
What do you guys see there?
Oh.
Cameron
Oh
Good
no, was it?
reaches
I
for
think
his left.
that's why
knee.
that big hole was there, though.
Yeah, was that his Achilles or his knee?
just a knee. I think he got run into by the guy blocking one of his other men, and he couldn't land properly, and so he just kind of when he came back down, boom on the knee, and
Big Ball Bass here to make the game tied here in the fourth quarter. This is an absolutely spectacular game that I'm enjoying.
for a 14-14 game, this is the best 14-14 game I've ever seen.
14-14 with about 14 minutes left to play. Y'all. This is a good time.
So tie goes to Miami.
In the seating?
Tie is a win for Miami. Just so we're all clear here. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Not
all of us are from Michigan.
We meant to bring down the space heater that Natalie hoards in her office, and we didn't do that. We are bad hosts.
No, you're good, dude. No, you're good.
We're the worst hosts.
I wasn't even complaining. I just wanted my jacket. I came prepared for you, Northern Foxes.
The worst host brought to you by Kirkland Eggnog.
I should just drink more eggnog. That'll make me warmer.
Yeah, quit being a dumb.
In Boston's
I'm
Boston.
okay, thank you.
It's like when the inside of your body hugs the
I'm
outside.
really
of your
not
body.
even that cold. I was just slightly chilled, and this is perfect.
She's freezing you out because you hit her in the mouth with the dog toy.
Is that who you hit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, it was like she
That
was
makes
sitting
it
there.
way funnier. I was worried it was Blaine.
I don't know Blaine well enough to hit her in the mouth.
Same. Kick us up in the air, and I have a hole in my sweatpants pocket now.
When I listened to this video, I was like, I feel like this is inappropriate. I feel like slightly-
It feels like this feels like the Bob Barker reach in my pocket, get $100 kind of situation.
Oh damn! Ty Johnson got a concussion in the goal line stop. It looks like.
Yep.
With all that hair, though, you would think.
Whenever you're listening with a concussion, never a good sign.
Yeah.
Because they'll say head before they say concussion.
Yeah.
Also, Van Ginkel, we know his wife. He's out.
Ooh.
We're looking at a gruesome
Another
hand.
hand.
I haven't seen a hand like that on Twitter for 2 hours. Snap is away. Weird pitch mechanic to the left. Paxton
man.
Bailey
I just
literally
hate it
pooped his
so
pants
much.
on my new catch and is a loss of 2 on the play for the first time in the game. You really hate that weird misdirection. They're doing it on purpose, you realize, right?
Yeah,
I love it.
but it just like
His football purist mind just can't handle the
He
No,
hates
not
when
even-
Travis Kelce runs choice
I
routes.
just hate extra movement when it's not needed.
It's working, dude. Like it didn't
It's
work on
freezing
this
the
play,
defense
but it's
because
opened a lot of
It
opportunities.
It's-
didn't really freeze the defense. They're still rushing. They're still like moving. They know at this point.
Teron Johnson, great
because
tackle
they're
on
not
the
doing it
play.
every play, dude.
Snap is
That's-
away, hand up the middle to Devon H. and
ooh.
gain of 3 or whatever. It'll
Anyone
be
see
third.
91 throw a spinning back fist?
No.
See if it's on the replay after the.
Oh my god! I was more worried about Devon Achane getting bent, getting in a weird direction.
Had Oliver throw a spinning back fist
It
here?
really looked like it. He just spun around and threw a fist at like a guard, I think. And they're not going to show it.
Mike McDaniel has different type of glasses on right now.
They have a gold rim.
I like it.
Pink glasses.
Poncho's Army, dude.
Poncho Wash, different than what we have. We have keep it a close eye.
I feel
Snap
like we should.
is away. Tua drops back, throws over the middle, open
Oh.
but tipped and incomplete.
It's a pass.
Well covered by Dane Jackson.
We need to seek out one of the 2 remaining Poncho's restaurants to see if they'll sponsor our Poncho Watch.
Oh, is that a restaurant?
Oh,
Yeah.
you never raised the flag, dude?
Oh my god.
Bro.
Ponchos is like
I'm from
Brazilian
Michigan.
style
You haven't
Mexican
shit
food.
until you've had a poncho shit. Like it's a whole different experience.
You go get ponchos.
Punt is up in the air for some reason. And even Peacock doesn't know what's happening. It'll be down at the 26.
There used to be a Ponchos in Denton right next to UNT when I happened to attend there. It's essentially an all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet that was like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Dirt
So
cheap.
you can tell by the quality of what food when you say all you can eat Mexican buffet.
Yeah.
And it was like
You don't do
$4
anything-
at one point, maybe like $7 at the end of it. But the whole gimmick was if you wanted more, like you go through the buffet line once, you get whatever you want. But if you wanted more, you raise the flag on the table, and then they'll just come and take your order, which is kind of a weird concept. But man, it was beautiful when you were poor and in college and
And
didn't have to share a bathroom.
didn't care that you had
Snap
dysentery.
is away. Josh Allen drops back, looks to the right, throws to the right, gain of 5 on the play. I would go study Stephon Diggs catches the ball. Would study at a all-you-can-eat sushi buffet.
They used to have one of those in Flower
Irving.
Mound.
They had one in Irving too.
I got kicked out of the one in Grapevine because I would take the rice off and eat the fish.
That's awesome.
It's hilarious.
But yeah, I learned anatomy at a sushi restaurant, basically.
There's a great place in Carrollton that I recently discovered. I'm actually going to
Conveyor
go there
belt?
for lunch tomorrow. It's the Conveyor Belt sushi place. Fantastic.
Snap is away. We've been there, I think, to Jimmy Cooks, and he's going to run to the left, and he's going to gain about 3.5 yards. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, because I went to the Verizon trying to get the iPhone a couple years back, and I saw the line out the door, and I was like, "Well, fuck, I'm not getting an iPhone." Then I realized it was not for Verizon; it's
It's
for
for
the
Revolver Sushi.
yeah, it's for the Revolver Sushi.
I do like though if you want a spot, you can like use your phone and just like reserve a time. And I've never had to wait to go in there.
Is Revolver Sushi, like, are there other conveyor belt sushi places with different names, or is that the only one?
No, that's not even the correct name of the one I'm
Okay.
thinking of. I'm describing the concept, not the name of the
I was going to
restaurant.
say, because there's a conveyor belt sushi over by my place.
Josh Allen, snap is away, in shotgun, runs it up the middle, QB draw for a gain of 4, will be a first down.
There just happens to be one I really like in Carrollton. That
it's just very interesting. Like I'm like, how do they do? Do you have to like put like a certain amount of dishes on the conveyor belt by a certain amount of time?
It's like
So,
celebration
I'm
conveyor
just
belt.
curious. Like I see how our end gets it, but I'm like on the on the
On their
preparation
end,
side,
yeah.
like how many do you have to have on the conveyor belt in a certain amount of time?
Well, not only do you have that, but then they also have the people custom ordering because you can
Yeah.
order anything you want custom at any point as well, and it comes out like lightning quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to go to a place like that, but I'm kind of trash when it comes to sushi. I like crawfish sushi.
So that's one of my Louisiana.
Snap is away,
one of my
play
favorites.
action to Jimmy. He's going to throw it deep to the left. He's going to be caught. Hey! Dolphin,
Kincaid.
first down.
Kinkata.
Look at that kid, dude. He's gonna have years of production for me on this. And it's the
Future-
only reason I'm not done with this thing already. I never had trade offers, dude.
Incoming head coach Miles Francis watching his team here.
It developed.
Yeah.
You got trade offers already?
I have more trade offers in this league that I joined yesterday that I haven't even looked at the roster for yet.
Trying to
Than I have in any of these pick or keeper league or
Look at all-
league leagues.
look at all these guys trying to take advantage of the new GM.
Yeah.
Just like immediately.
100%, dude.
Yeah, I think you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
For
did
sure.
some idiot try to trade me Laporta for a 5th round pick? What an idiot.
Josh back over the middle of Jimmy. Caught. Gain of 3, 4.5, maybe 5.
You got 10.
Kudos to Buffalo for coming back in this game because you would think after 3 turnovers, oh, that was Deion Dawkins with the hand mangled.
Mm-hmm.
Your left tackle.
Yeah, he was already questionable to return at half because of the hand.
Looks like they built him a new one.
Looks like they're talking to the hand right now.
He's got like a Luke Skywalker situation happening over there.
I do love the Dan Cummins bit about that.
Josh Allen will be in shotgun here. Man goes in motion, looks his way, throws it deep to the right. He's got a man open. Shakira inside the 5. This game's awesome.
This is a good game.
I love this game.
What do I need?
There's been a lot of duds when it comes to Saturday Night Football this season. I mean, there's been some good ones, but there's been a lot of times where the best game happened at 3:00.
Yeah.
I do not think that is the case this week.
Well,
This is long.
you can blame the injuries for that. A lot of the I mean, with the many starting QBs that went down, it really tanked a lot of different team seasons.
First and goal here. Tied game, 14-14, fourth quarter. Shakira goes in motion. Handoff to Jimmy. And he gets munched up in the backfield.
Boy, 29. If he's a free agent, I'm interested as an NFL team as a nickel or dime back that can just tackle. He is absolutely beating the blocking.
I need Josh Allen to run it in.
Brandon Jones on the tackle there.
Yep.
Hook.
The second one. That's the second one he's done that, where he's come in he did that to.
It's the bad boy of football, dude. Let's go.
Brandon Jones. I've been saying it all season.
I could use that Dawson Knox touchdown too.
Dawson Knox goes in motion.
Yeah, on a little drag route.
Jimmy Cooks. Play action. Dawson Knox. Touchdown!
Oh,
And it feels like Paxton Bailey might have won $14 on that catch.
I gotta play small. If I go big, I'll lose all my money in my.
Yeah, definitely play small, Paxton. Jesus Christ. With all due respect.
Yeah, you heard my bets on the betting podcast.
So that gave you two. That should give you two. The 3 interceptions have really kind of. You would have been running away with this had he not thrown those 3 picks.
With him as my MVP too, yeah, and the fumble. I forgot about that.
But he could still win MVP if he's thrown around like this.
No, not even that. Like MVP is he gets 1.5 points in comparison to the rest of the collective.
Big ball bass, kick is up, kick is good. The Beals are up 7 points in the fourth quarter, 7:16 on the clock.
Now, if Achane could just rip off an 80-yard run for a touchdown to tie it back up,
Or Tua. I'll take Tua too.
a 80-yard run, just
I wouldn't mind some overtime just for the YouTube channel, but
Sure, yeah.
Or Cedric Wilson to just pop off.
I don't know if our studio audience can handle overtime.
I haven't checked the movie schedule tonight, so we're not reading things.
I still gotta go see Godzilla.
Dude, it was really good. I really liked it.
Godzilla.
And I don't usually Godzilla -1. I'm not usually a big fan of movies with subtitles. Full admit. And I went to that one thinking it would be
Trying
like
to
a
make me
hybrid with
read.
mostly English, some subtitles.
Yeah.
Not a word of English. It's all subtitles. Be prepared. But man, is it good?
The
Have
only
you ever seen Troll Hunter?
No.
Subtitles movie. You can see it.
Okay.
I feel like Miles, like the only non-subtitled in that movie was Miles. Fuck yeah.
I don't have any new movie recs other than go back and rewatch
Iron
Don't Mess
Claw,
with the
dude.
Zohan.
Iron Claw.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I cried my ass off. It was so
Really?
good, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. If you're not familiar, it's a local Dallas
Yeah.
family, but the
Yeah.
Von Erichs have a very tragic tale.
Shut.
And this movie does a very good job of portraying it on the big screen in a digestible way, because it's some pretty dark stuff that happens
Yeah.
to this family.
Y'all should do get Chris Germany on one time. He'd probably tell you about that
Oh, yeah,
because
dude,
he's
that
a
would be
former
great.
wrestler.
I've been on a few podcasts about wrestling with Chris Germany. Formerly, they had a Counting Lights podcast, him and former comedian Dan Danzy. And I was a guest on there. We talked a lot of wrestling, actually. But yeah, he would be a great person to discuss that movie with.
Just because he was here, like in the
He
sportatorium.
more than likely wrestled them at some point.
Have you guys seen the Dave Chappelle special?
No,
I don't have Netflix.
I only have
There
it
is
on
some
my
truth
iPad.
in my comedy.
We should watch it out of respect.
Is there
I would
a new
like to see
10?
it.
Is it a
I've
TED
seen
series?
clips on TikTok
Oh,
because
Jesus.
It's
Paxton taught
looks
me.
like it's a TED series.
Yeah, this is a Ted origin story.
I'm into it.
I love the Ted movies. I think the first one is by far better than the second, but the second is still very.
Oh, the Browns get the Texans. Oh, that's a blowout.
Browns.
Is
and
it because
Texans,
CJ Stroud's
Lions.
playing this time?
I don't give a fuck. They don't have Tank Dell. Browns are gonna murder them.
We'll see.
I don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll
We'll
see, pal. We're live streaming that with you, right?
I will be out of town because
You son of a bitch!
I'll be on the road watching that on my
One time you get a
iPad.
Houston game.
Ryan
Yeah,
Perrio.
We
I
need
can't-
them to win so we can
I had-
sign for a playoff game.
Yeah,
Pauly Shore is.
you got
I'm
Thomas
working with
too.
Pauly Shore next
That's
weekend.
cool, dude.
that's a big deal. I can't wait to outbid Pauly Shore for your services, Ryan Perrio. That'll happen one day, but not yet.
It'll be an
Kick is
apple
up in the air. It's through the end zone.
Pauly
game. I
Shore
feel like you
is
should
in
get an
my-
extra point if you kick off and it goes through the uprights. Like if you can,
We've talked about this. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, we need to get an extra.
or like some like mascot humiliation. Something cool should just happen.
And if you do, the
Like-
ball's put at the 15. You get 1 point. and the
Like you
ball's
just
put at the
like
15.
punish a mascot. Like you just bring Rowdy out of the Cowboy games and just beat him with a stick or something. I think the crowd would love that.
At the 50-yard line. Yeah. Yeah, no cheerleaders allowed on the field. Tua in shotgun. 8 seconds on the play clock. Man goes in motion. Play action to Jeff. Drops back to pass. Throws deep over the middle. Tip.
It looked like Tua may have got a
Almost got hit. He was
like maybe like I mean like it may have affected his throw.
if it did, he just barely got the back of the ball because I mean it was close. It was like that kind of.
I think the Bills are going to win this game, you guys.
If the Dolphins win, they play again.
Yeah, that's interesting. If the Dolphins win, they play.
I feel like the
next
Dolphins
week.
want them to win if they're playing the Chiefs. Like I feel like the Dolphins would feel. I think
Chiefs stink.
Tyreek would really like to,
And the
Play
Steelers
his
can
whole
take
team.
them out, honestly.
but I was like,
Braxton Barris goes in
Wait,
motion.
who could the Steelers take?
Drops back to
The
pass.
Oh, the Chiefs.
Rolls out to the left. Pump fake. Throws to the left. Caught.
Chase
Chase
Claypool.
Claypool.
You got
Who's
signed by the Dolphins?
So good at football. Everyone knows. He's so good.
I don't see the same. Or I'm sorry, I don't see the Steelers taking out the Chiefs. To be honest, like I just don't really see.
I think
it.
they
Steelers aren't going to beat anybody in the playoffs.
I agree. They're bad. They're bad at football, and they got lucky to get in because they have a really good coach.
just wait.
And that's why past guests on the show have said they need to put Mike Tomlin on sabbatical for 2
For
years.
sure. Get rid of that guy.
Get a couple of
Yeah, don't
good
even try
draft picks and then bring him back in.
him. Bring him back in 5 years.
Tua drops back that quick out of his hands, caught by
Not caught.
incomplete.
Wild for that man.
Tyreek Hill on the target.
That's not something you see a whole lot of.
Carlos Hyde on the pass breakup.
Let's see what happened to Tyreek.
I think he just got bodied by Carlos.
Yeah.
He should have caught it. Late substitution for the Miami Dolphins, 4th and 7. The punt is up in the air. And here we are. And it's called for a fair catch. It's caught, bobbled, but caught by Hardy. The Hardy boys are at it again. 6:14 on the play clock. I think regardless of what happens in this game, I might light something on fire outside their backyard.
Yeah.
Just
In honor of Tyreek's son. Like
Yeah.
have a mansion fire.
Mansion Fire, Part 2. Hashtag 3-bedroom. I feel like, I don't know, we haven't listened to much of their broadcast, but I feel like we're doing a much better job.
Yeah.
They don't look like
We
they're
don't-
having nearly as much fun. Definitely not as much eggnog.
No, not
NBC
nearly.
looks like to me seems like it's the worst announcing team. Like at least for pregame and everything, it feels like you're watching CNN football.
Yeah.
It's not really engaging.
Man, that time of possession is a and
Top
the first
off of Jimmy Cooks. Caught. Ooh! We cut him. And the studio audience goes absolutely wild.
I can't believe how long he just stood there. 1,000, 2 1,000.
He's getting ripped up in film.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
He just didn't believe how bad he burned Mr. Long.
Sometimes you just got to take a moment for yourself to breathe it all in.
Is that David Long Jr.?
It sure was. Or senior, I couldn't tell. 5:34 on the clock. We got a lot of good football left in front of us here. Very good.
Interesting kind of.
Timeout for the
Community.
Beals.
Whoa. Little hostility happening on the line over there.
So the Beals are up 7. Feels like a field goal ends the game. Dolphins have 3 timeouts. Bills take their first timeout here on second.
One of the
and
things that hurt the Bills at the end of the first half was not having their timeouts at the end of the half, and it looks like they're already burning their first one again now. Also, why would you show this guy when you have hours of press conference with Mike McDaniels? It's old holes.
Because Vic Fangio is the defensive guy.
And he's really, really cold. Look at how hard his nipples are.
Sometimes people just have hard nipples, Jamie. They may not.
I do too. I suffer from this as well.
I don't see his nipples. Am I missing something?
It was earlier.
Yeah, you would have. It was initially when he was talking. He pulled back, and his shirt is like. His shirt was like, "Hold on, these nips are holding this shirt out."
So Beals in their own zone. Dolphins desperately need a stop here. Hand off to Fournette. If you need to stop, you're so pumped as a Miami Dolphins when they hand off to Fournette.
Ooh.
Say that again, baby. 4.5 yards.
Almost
Third
got
and
there.
short.
He got a lot farther than that run looked like it was going to. And it started.
Yeah, I guess.
Big pile move.
Yeah, I guess.
Here it comes.
If I'm the Bills, I would rather give the handoff to Dawson Knox than Leonard
It's
Fournette.
going to be a tush push, though.
I think it's going to be a Josh Allen tush push.
That's why they brought him in, so they can have him hold his butt.
So here we go.
He's
Fournette
already cupping, dude.
already cupping. Hold him in the love.
They look like they're about to do the dance sequence from the end of
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. And they do play it, and it's stop short.
I don't know.
I don't think he got it.
He
There's
got
not
it.
going to be a camera angle that shows his knee.
Foot loose.
No one puts Josh Allen in a corner.
It's like when they outlawed dancing
Mm-hmm.
in Footloose, remember?
Yeah, dude, Patrick Swayze.
You got to cut loose.
No, that's not right.
And
Kevin
then Jamie
Bacon.
got so angry that he ran through a shut down
Patrick
mechanical
Swayze
yard.
Dirty Dancing.
We know the references,
Yeah.
clearly.
I like the crossover where
Here comes
Swayze
the-
and Bacon actually dance together.
Swaking.
98 really did a good job.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Look at him. He's got a hold of Josh Allen.
Yeah, I don't think he gets his arm out far enough. Oh, but
Oh,
Well
they're not
short.
Close, dude.
Oh, well.
A little embarrassing that you had to bring the chains out for that one, ref.
Yep, if we could eliminate the chains, that would be great. That's all I got to say about that.
It does feel like that could be something done with a laser at this
but
point.
see, 98 just got him.
Or AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had him.
Still short.
mean, maybe run it like a year or two where you're running both programs, keep the chains going, but just
Here
to
we go.
essentially
We're going
calculate
for
it.
it.
Dude,
Raekwon Davis on that tackle. Allegedly, we're going for it here. Doubt it.
Try it
Doubt
out
it.
UFL.
Stephon Diggs.
Not enough people watched for that to count.
Allegedly, one-on-one, high safety they're showing.
This feels like a drawing off sides.
Love handle, engage,
Wait,
snap, first down for the Buffalo Bills.
They legitimately did dirty dancing. That's how Fournette picked him up and threw him over the pile.
By love handles.
He had the time of his life.
And I will always love you. That's dirty dancing,
That's the
right?
90. That's the
I
90.
think-
That's the 90s goal line play. You just hand it to the running back and you literally jump the pile.
Yeah, you were doing the bodyguard.
Like Emmitt Smith did.
And I owe it all to you. That's dirty dancing?
Yes.
Free Beatles, yes.
Okay.
Black Eyed Peas.
Well, that's until I think Carnival Cruises took that song over. But yeah,
Snap is away, handoff to the right.
Whoa,
Lenny
big hit and then another.
He just bounced off.
boy.
bounces off of one tackle, gets tackled by another tackle.
Does he have adult braces?
Yeah, he's had braces like his whole career. Like he's
Come on, man.
It's gonna make him extra intimidating.
like Bowfinger.
Got $1 million to fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. Cardi B,
Mm-hmm.
you know. If you got a bad mouth, you gotta fix it up.
He does actually look like John Elway.
John Elway.
Watch that Super Bowl. That was one of the best Super Bowls because I was rooting hardcore for John Elway to finally get his Super Bowl.
If you guys want to come to the after party, it will be $700. You're invited.
That's
Or-
a discount, dude.
Or a fifth of eggnog.
That's what
So you can bring Kirkland's eggnog.
You
You
heard
are,
how lit this studio audience is. They're not going to get less lit at the after party.
No, listen to it cheer right now.
Yeah, all of them. There's a lot
Snap
of
is away. Play
Ooh.
action. Pump fake. He's gonna slide down with a gain of 0. Okay. All right.
nice shades for the sideline guy there with the red, like buffalo color shades.
Second timeout for the Miami Dolphins.
Smart,
3:11 on the play clock, or on the game clock rather.
smart play by Josh Allen to slide inbounds to make sure they did have to burn that timeout.
Wow, this one-
Natalie's bringing down blankets for our
And heating
guests. I can't wait to light something on fire.
people. What are you, Tyreek?
You've got enough
son?
You've got enough candles. You've got the candles to light something on fire.
Well, we got more than candles here. We got.
I'm also pretty stoked to light something on fire. Whole lot.
We got lighters.
You're gonna blaze.
You know who else is excited to light something on fire?
Coach Mike McDaniel and his offense coming out in the field here in a minute.
You're gosh darn right.
You can see
And
it.
those glasses, Fendi, if I had to guess.
I wasn't gonna expect you to say the offense too. I just thought we all knew that Mike McDaniel partook.
And delay a game? Delay a game!
No way.
Delay a game!
What a terrible,
Oh, Josh!
terrible.
What are we doing, buddy?
Oh, you gotta be frustrated.
McDermott.
Yeah,
He was good friends with Soda growing up.
makes sense. Yeah, we don't make that situation worse.
Was it 3rd and 13? Jeez.
It is 3rd and 13, Paxton
He
Bailey.
already wasn't looking great, really.
In their own area.
Yeah, this is not go for it range.
Not go
No.
for a range unless he gets down to like
Snap is away. Josh Allen drops back to pass.
Unless he does something like this.
Moves up in the pocket. And he gets
Keep going.
bumped. And he's going to be. Play. Josh Allen runs for a first down. There's a flag. Definitely for holding.
Yeah, it always is.
It
Has to be.
is.
Right?
If a quarterback scrambles,
I don't know. They're probably going to call it roughing the passer.
Nope,
That's
it's gonna be defensive.
The referees are chatting.
They're looking. I saw a point to the Dolphin side.
Holding. Defense.
Oh!
Josh Allen first down.
They're
Game
gonna find that
over.
one and give him the first.
Game over. Josh Allen, game over. We're gonna watch
Well,
this.
there's 3 minutes.
I was going to
Something
say,
big can
again,
happen.
maybe a little premature on the game over, but I mean, it's looking good for him.
That was a
James
bad
Cook has
call.
fumbled before.
That was a bad call. That was a really bad call. But that was a first down by Josh.
This move right here, they literally just showed the John Elway play comparing him, and God damn it if he didn't just do it again.
He's way bigger than John Elway. That's
No, this game's over. This game's over.
But the dive looked identical.
Yeah.
Like, just that extra 2 yards at the
Yeah.
end of the play that made all the difference.
Dolphins 1 timeout, 3:04 on the clock. Clock is stopped.
He really is just a brute that plays quarterback.
a brute
Snap
with a
is away.
cannon for an
Hand
arm.
off of the middle to Fournette. He gets munched up in the backfield.
He ran right into it.
Plus a 1 on the play. Yeah, that's Fournette though. That's what he's terrible. He's so bad. He's literally the worst. Timeout. Final timeout for the Miami Dolphins.
Interesting.
That was misused.
Well, they have to try to preserve some of it, and you can't. You got to use it on this side of the 2-minute warning. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's
You
when
don't
you
have
play it.
control. Yeah, right now
That's
he doesn't
when
have
you call
control of the
If you do call it, that's when you call it.
yeah, because otherwise, then it's 2-minute warning, and then you.
What an insane stat line for Josh Allen. 29 of 37, 350, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's a
He's been
lot.
at 350
Dude.
for a while, too.
He's thrown it to almost everybody on the field.
But that's not his rushing stats either, which is probably
Yeah.
what
All
40?
purpose, he's
like
like 410.
he's at 410, according to your fantasy.
According to my fucking brain.
Oh, your brain. Okay. So
Second and 11, Josh Allen rolls out to the left. He's got blockers out in front of him, but he's going to get punched in the arm, and he's going to go down and bounce.
It looked like he could block his knee.
They're going to run the clock here. It's 2:46 for us here where we are. They're going to have to get a
Just
snap
little over
away.
2 minutes when they get this off. Yeah.
Third down. So this is the money stop here for the Dolphins, is they got to stop him. Hopefully, preferably before the 2-minute warning, just so that they have that.
That extra stoppage.
Yeah, that way you can get maybe possession at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you got yourself a 2-minute drill to tie this ball game.
With arguably the fastest two players in the NFL.
So Beals are running it here, right? They're not going to pass it. They don't have the nuts. They don't have the nuts to pass it here.
I think
Josh
it's going to be a
Looks
run.
like
and
They are passing to Josh Allen. Throws up over the middle. Caught by Shakira. Short.
Short.
Clock's running.
Clock is running. It will stop at the 2-minute warning.
Now they run it.
Pays off.
Is it? This is the real
Do
one.
you run it with Josh Allen?
Well, they're going to have time to talk about it.
Yeah.
They sure are.
They've been holding Josh Allen by the love
First-
handles and pushing
A
him forward.
first down ends this ball game essentially.
They need a read play with Josh Allen and James Cook. It just needs to be based off of the lineup.
Two-minute warning here. The Beals up 7 whole points. Kind of dominating this game, if I'm honest. What's this commercial about with
I
the?
guess-
Sad
wireless
outlets,
charger.
dude.
Why?
Because they don't have wireless charging, I guess.
Because they have no outlet.
But
Oh, the iPhone battery life, just you don't have to charge it, so you don't use the outlet.
this
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 is
battery
a-
goes dead all the time.
This is a commercial about how outlets are sad they're not getting it anymore.
Yeah, I will say since the upgrade to my new phone, my battery's been a lot better.
See, I'm plugged in constantly, dude. I hate my new phone.
My work iPad is
My
like
old
that.
phone is great.
I fucking shot my iPad. But no, my old phones were like that, but I had a 10, so it was just, it was dying.
Okay,
Do you guys have Geico?
Aaron Rodgers was one of those
I have
Jocelyn things.
Progressive.
No,
I
I
agree.
think I used like a vape charger to try and charge it in a sticky situation, and it just shot the battery.
That's an interesting
Yeah.
commercial.
If you had that laugh in your audience, does that throw your set off?
He does
No.
half of his Fridays. It's Thomas
pumped.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Wow. Shots fired to
It's not
Thomas.
shots. He knows. He knows he sounds like when he laughs, he sounds like a dolphin's been stabbed.
laugh like that is like a daily double.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to comedy radio and somebody in the audience, one of the comics had an audience member that sounded like It was like weird. It was like I'm like, how do you like?
It'd be hard to ignore.
You'd have to make fun of
Yeah, I'd probably bring it up.
Like it was like it sounded like that clock guy from Hellboy, the first Hellboy, the TikTok whenever he finally laughed at the
Roman one?
It was like wow.
Josh Allen has converted on first down on 21 of 22 attempts. Was he in bonds there?
That
Oh,
left hand.
Feels like he was on bonds. Clock should have stopped. And that's just another example of the NFL cheating against the Miami
Collusion.
Dolphins.
collusion.
No timeouts. 4th and 1.
So this is the game.
This is the play right
This
here.
is the game.
Oh, they're
This
going
game.
Wildcat with Leonard Fournette.
First down, game over. Man goes in motion.
Chandelier.
Butt push.
Where?
Fournette and Josh Allen.
Either above the snake rug.
And are they going to run a
Trying to
play?
get the snap or the offsides, maybe?
They're not going to run a play. Take
I
a
thought
delay.
maybe they would wait until they relax just a minute and then snap it and then
Mhm.
Beals took their second timeout.
We're allowed to change the.
So first down still ends the game.
Yeah, we're in the exact same situation we were
In just 75 seconds ago.
Mhm.
Who would have seen this coming? Not me. My name's Jamie Jakes. You can follow me at JMJKS on X. You can follow me at DRJamieJakes on Instagram. Please subscribe to the channel. Please leave a like. This is Mr. Most Days Off.
You can follow me everywhere at Mr. Most Days Off. If you're in the McKinney area on Wednesday, I'm performing up there. I'll be at Dallas Comedy Club on Friday. and somewhere else on Saturday. Follow me and you'll find that information.
P Bailey _ comedy on platforms.
I'll be at False Idol Brewery this Friday, January 12th. And January 9th, I have an episode with Miles and our friend Bill King.
Hell yeah.
Butt push coming here, and the butt push is.
Oh, it's coming in short.
I don't think they got it, dude.
Did they get it?
Boy, that
was interesting.
that was a-
That was very close.
That was a weird reverse tug of war.
like,
They're pushing ropes left and right. Ryan Perrio
I think it's short.
thinks it's short. He's on social media.
At Ryan Perrio and all social media platforms. I will be at the Addison Improv. We headline the Addison Improv January 9th. Ryan Perrio and Friends. Tickets are selling fast for that. Next week, I'll be featuring for Pauly Shore in the Arlington Music Hall Friday, January 12th, and in the Go RV Fun Center in Abilene, Texas, Saturday night. If you're out in the desert listening to us,
That's not even close.
Short. Miami Dolphins football. And I hope that's the
Give
case.
them a
Don't review it.
chance.
You know?
Yeah.
We got our plugs in.
Now we got OT.
Yeah, now we're ready for overtime.
Yeah. We don't have to say anything.
Top off the nog.
Oh
Crazy.
man, please, Miami
problem-
Dolphins, give us overtime.
Give us a touchdown.
if Josh Allen could have extended the football as he leaped, he would have had it, but he just never was able to extend the
I
football.
mean, the man has literally 40 hands on him right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mind him not extending.
That's what I'm saying, but that's the only thing.
I don't think he could extend a body part. He can't get an erection at the moment. He's so
Yeah,
I just don't understand.
I don't. He
Neither
should've
can
got
I,
that.
Miles Francis.
It's too exciting.
Great spot by the referee. That was a perfect spot. Snaps away, throws to the left, caught by the left. Is he gonna get up bounce? He
Yeah,
is.
he sure does.
Gain of 8. Miami Dolphins need a touchdown and an extra point.
Or do they go for two and try
They
to
go
win it?
for 2. I was about to
I
say.
was literally remembering
Unless
that
they
up.
Dan
It's
Campbell
Mike
did.
Nuts,
McDaniels.
dude.
Unless they pull a Dan Campbell and say we're going for the two.
You think Mike McDaniel is like Dan Campbell has smaller nuts than me?
I have to wear sweatpants, so he's gonna.
He'll do it
Like
just so he
Randy
can say
Marsh.
"Okay, Boomer" at the press conference.
Tua drops back to pass, throws it to the right, caught, first down.
That will
Ooh,
not be out of bounds, and it's eating up a lot of clock.
yes.
Clock is gonna run.
What? He's up a lot of confidence.
There was a punch thrown.
Of course, because they're trying. Now Buffalo
What
is like
animal
laying
was
on people.
Tua going fast here. 1:26 on the clock. Drops back to pass, throws it over the middle.
Oh!
And Tyreek Hill drops another one.
Tyreek!
Flag.
Gotta catch that. Oh my
They're gonna get a holding or an illegal contact, but man,
Oh,
Tyreek,
man.
you gotta catch that.
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
pass
Tyreek's calling for
interference.
pass
Yeah.
interference.
Spot
But still-
foul.
Pass interference, but still almost came away with that football.
Maybe
and,
catch it.
and if he catches it, that is a tough proposition for whoever's left.
Let's see this. Let's
That
see
would have been
this.
too much time on the clock, dude. That's why that was a smart play on Hill. High IQ move to drop that.
Jackson called. Oh yeah, he got yeah. He still should have caught that. Though.
Yeah.
Almost got a clothesline, dude.
But if he still like gets free enough to where if he can put his hands on it,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because he
and
went at the ball like this,
clock
and then
stopped
above
because of
his
the
head.
flag. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, Tua's got within his arm distance. Drops up, pass over the middle, almost
Almost
intercepted.
He's a
intercepted.
big-
You might want to disguise the throws to Tyreek just a little. Like, make
Well,
Well, an emotion at least.
the problem is Tua got off his spot. The pass rush pushed him up in the pocket, and he
it's a
didn't.
limp.
Tyreek's limping off the field right now.
Please, for the love of God.
Cleat
Cedric
to
Wilson
shin.
Touchdown pass.
To
Maybe
knee
I
to
hit the
knee.
nuts.
Like the cleat, watch the shin.
Mr. Clutch, Cedric
Mm.
Wilson, Paxton's rooting for right now.
What? Why? What do you need?
A touchdown.
By Cedric Wilson?
Yeah, he was. I needed.
That's not gonna happen.
I
It's
needed a
happened
low
once
value
tonight,
player.
Jamie. Don't be such a doubter, dude. Force him
Drops
out
back
and
to
get
pass,
optimistic.
looks to the left, throws to the left, and it's
That's
gonna be
intercepted.
intercepted.
That's
Game over.
game.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe
he's
to the
hurt.
channel. Interception.
Taylor Rapp is hurt.
Buffalo Bills.
Mm.
Bills will have home field for the
Sunday game, I would think.
Wild card, Super Wild Card weekend.
Yeah.
We will do this might be not true. We will do every single game for Wild Card weekend, Super Wild Card weekend. Please subscribe to the channel. We've all signed out. Anyone need anything else to say?
Come back for Wild Card weekend,
Yep.
dude.
We will see you on Wild Card weekend, Super Wild Card weekend. Thank you and good night.